I am Melissa, and I am here with the brother who steals my clothes, the dad who dresses like a woman, and
Just call me Caitlyn Jenner.
and the business partner I should report to HR.
And what about it? Hi, guys. I'm Roy. And I'm here with the sister I never wanted,
Oh,
the mom I never had,
mother.
and the business partner I need to keep.
Mm.
She's a keeper, guys. She's a keeper.
Money management, freelance on the side, bookkeeping. And welcome.
And welcome back to. and welcome back to
The Graveyard Radio Show. It's been a minute. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you for being here with us today. We are back, and we're here we're here with an exciting episode. I'm excited.
Pumped up kicks.
For once, we get to talk about us.
For-
We are the hot topic.
we really are. Yeah, I'm a little excited to be a little self-centered tonight. Genuinely. I think I
Period.
deserve it. I think it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long
Time
time
coming.
Well, do you want to explain kind of what we're doing today?
We are talking
The sound machine.
We are Da Sound Machine. We are simply I've been having
We've got this.
I didn't get a fucking message, and it's on the new corporate policy that they have. It's corporate
You should
policy
take a picture.
now. Put it on the review and be like, only got 50% of the order right. What we are doing today is me and Roy have built up, finally, a big enough discography and a big enough catalog to make an official episode.
Between the two of us.
Between the two of us, let's clarify. Singularly, I think we'd be a little strapped, like, we'd have to fill some time.
We'd have to talk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't.
Oh, and you think we're not going
Like
to
we
talk a lot
don't.
now? Even with okay, that's
Just
crazy.
you guys wait.
That's crazy. Try and shut me up. We built a big enough catalog between the two of us that we can actually fill an entire episode with just our own songs and just our own thoughts and ideas and our, just our vibe. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We just want to talk about us and yeah. And I'm going to
catch you guys up on what the hell we've been up to.
So catch the vibe. So what have you been up to?
God, so much. We just went on a trip. That was fun. That was fun.
In New York, concrete. The amount of fucking times.
The amount of walking. Guys, 3 days in, and I had to ask her for like a pause.
Well, the funny thing is, neither of us really communicated that to each other. We had separate rooms, and on that we had walked. We walked half of Central Park. Like I really looked at the map afterwards, and I was like, "No, girl, you didn't dream that. You're not making
It was
that
like
up."
45 minutes, and that's not including the walking we did after and before.
It was longer than 40. I think we were like a little in the vacation, like daydream haze that happens, and you just kind of like
You just walk.
time doesn't exist. You're just walking. You're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying the sights and the sounds, and then like you look up and you're like, when did it turn 4:00? And when did I get halfway through? Why am I at the Jackie O. Kennedy Lake? And why
Why the
are we at
fuck
the
am I
Met?
inside the Met Gala right now?
When did we
Where
get
am I?
here?
Where's the exit?
And
like,
all of a sudden, like the confusion and I think like the fever of it hit.
Roger.
What's going on, bud?
The door's not closed.
I think he just wants attention, and I don't blame him. He does this. The door is open too for the room, so he's fine. He wants attention. I'm not kidding. Sometimes he really does.
Roger.
Really bad. Roger, come here, buddy. What's up? He's just laying there. Okay. All right. You good? All right.
He just wanted to get his 2 cents in. He wasn't happy that we left. He was
They
not.
were very upset that leaving 3 cats for an entire week is a little bit of a. I was so sad. I was so sad.
Mhm.
But yeah, we like walked so long, and then the next day,
Oh,
I think we
horrible.
both just slept till noon, and I just kept waking up every hour and checking my phone because I'd be like, okay, if you texted me, then I'll start to like get out of this funk a little bit. But if I didn't see a text from you, I was like, I'm not texting him.
We're gonna rest. We knew it was a rest day
It was a
between
rest
the
day.
two of us.
And
between
then-
the 2 brain cells we had.
And then that started a trend of sleeping until noon every single day, and I was like, it's vacation. I don't really give a fuck.
I need to sleep.
I need to sleep.
Because
'Cause
everything we're doing is walking.
And I wanted to come back well rested still. I was like, I want to get all this done and
Yeah.
sightsee, but I want to come back feeling like I took a vacation. So like, I'm gonna sleep.
I was gonna throw up on that plane. Oh my god, that was the first time ever
And
I've
my
gotten motion sickness. Like, holy crap.
Honestly, he always flagged me for getting motion sickness, but finally you get to experience
was
a little bit whatever I have to
terrible.
go through.
Terrible.
And my flight was awful. Thanks for asking. It really, we took a flight there, and it was one layover, and oh my god, fucking crazy boots. We took an American Airlines flight to DC, like 2 weeks before. Anyway, so that freaked me out, and so we took that flight.
If you see the news, you know what's going on with airplanes right now.
That like freaked me out when I saw all those details. I was like, that literally could have been, like, genuinely that could have been us, and that's a little scary.
Yeah.
So sad, so sad. But yeah, we had an
New
hour
York was
layover.
so much fun.
So fun. So I'm getting lost in the details.
I kept saying I would live there for like a year and a half max. After that, I'm tired of everyone. Get away from me. I need to leave to the woods.
Genuinely. I think if we were to live in New York long term, we would live in a different borough, because that was Manhattan. That's Sex in the City. Like, everything's upbeat all the time.
Everyone's up and going, yeah.
All the fucking
But
time.
I like it because everything is just a subway ride away.
Subway right away.
I don't want to be that far away from things.
That's
I would
very
live
convenient.
there.
Yeah.
I would do
yeah.
Manhattan.
But I think like Brooklyn or like Long Island, where we went to go see that castle,
Mm-hmm.
that to me, I'm like, that's suburbs. That's just like regular housing. You know, people are just chill.
But that was fun. What else have I'm back to work. I'm getting the hang of work again. It's been frustrating, but we're back.
We're back.
God.
We're back. We're clocked in. We're glad to be part of the
I'm working on a new
family.
song. I'm really liking it. I'm debating whether to keep it like stripped down or not because.
Strip that down for me, baby.
But besides that, I'm just living life. I'm having fun.
mhm.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to live. That's
Trying.
it.
That's all you can do.
There's not that much happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it to. I need a break.
Yeah.
Me
Well, the
coming back
vacation
from
was
a vacation.
but
I
that
need
was
a break.
a lot. We did a lot. We went and saw the Statue of Liberty, the Empire, we were
the
averaging
Onika Burgers Castle.
the Onika Burger Castle. We were averaging like
1,500.
No, like
10,000.
easily 10,000 steps a day, if like not 15,000. And then we were averaging, I think, 7 to 10 miles a day. And I thought that was a little bit like, I was like, those numbers don't add up. And then we looked up like what the average New Yorker walks, and we were like, no, this is like,
It adds
we
up.
started tracking things, and I was like, no, we're walking that much. That's actually crazy boots. So I got my stuff. And then, okay, I have been, never mind.
Go
No, keep
ahead.
going, 'cause
I
I'll
was
just-
about to ask you.
Okay, then that's a perfect
I'm
transition.
done. Like, I'm done.
Because I have been having, how have I been?
Mm.
Horrible. I have been having the worst fucking back pain of my entire life. The worst sciatica pain in my fucking life. This is not new to me. This is an experience I've had before, so I know how to handle it. But it could not have hit at a worse time. And I'm starting to understand. I'm like, oh, this is actually all tracking. Because we were walking so much in New York, I was actually getting the steps I needed finally for once in my fucking life. And then I went from that to dead nothing. Like, it's been a week. We haven't been to the gym. We've been having car problems. We've been having the shitstorm that January 2025 has been for me.
The end of it, yeah. Oh, well, the whole thing.
You've been here for the whole ride. You've been here from January 1st to January 31st.
I've been here for the last. This is going to be our 13th year finally.
And doesn't this 1 month feel like a whole year by itself? Like,
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
crazy, but I got whiplash in more ways than I got whiplash one way, then another way, and I just feel like it kept going back with whiplash. And everything that could go wrong did go wrong for everything that was happening. But really, really cool things happened. Really big things happened. I performed live for the first, well, not for the first time, but my first gig.
She got her first official gig.
my
This
first
bitch came
gig.
up to her randomly at First Friday and said hello. And Melissa said,
Hello.
Hi. She
Hi.
answered the call.
I answered the call. No, she was amazing. I honestly think she was my fairy godmother. She's been like the sweetest, most like incredible person on
She's
planet
very
Earth.
sweet.
Very, very sweet. And I feel like I didn't do as good of a job as I would have liked. But again, that was an equipment issue. Like, we're gonna work past it.
Hey, you're gonna be where was this? Where were you performing? Where was your gig?
The Rose Garden. The Rose Garden.
Downtown.
I will be there
And
on
she'll be there
Valentine's
again.
Day if you want to catch me. And then potentially after that as well. We'll see how Valentine's Day goes. But I'll always be at First Friday in downtown Phoenix. Every First Friday I will be down there performing.
corner?
So catch me.
Happy and
Don't
healthy.
Happy and healthy. I don't remember the corner, but if you look up the Nash Jazz Club, I'm literally across the street from it. across the street. So that's where you can catch me this year. And just the craziest month of my entire life, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just ready to be a little self-centered. I really am. Like, it's ridiculous. So I thought I would explode a little bit more talking about this, but I'm feeling fine. I think the
Explode how?
Just, I thought like all of it would accumulate to now, and I would just kind of be this pressure cooker. And then once I started talking about it, I'd be like, oh,
say it.
No, it's just like, it's everything.
It's everything.
It was everything. Like I genuinely.
I love that you like saying you're the artist that likes to just give you the bare minimum of like what's happening, but also try to pretend like she's giving you all the details.
I'm giving you everything. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The shit that I can't tell you, I can't tell you.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And nothing's basically yours to tell.
Nothing's mine to tell. I'll tell you this right fucking now.
You're caught in the middle of it. You're caught in the middle of everyone's problems.
I'm a casualty of everyone else's fucking problems, unfortunately.
My problems? Are you kidding?
But that's. I also think I'm like, that makes me very philosophical, because I'm like, is that not the point? Is it not the point of life?
People feel. I like the idea that people feel comfortable coming to you when they're having a problem.
I just don't like when that's not reciprocated. For sure, I know that feeling, and I'm like, love that. I love that you trust me.
But when you do that and they don't give a fuck about it,
literally, like, bitch, okay, go suck my dick from the back. I don't care. But also, it makes me philosophical, because I'm like, yeah, is that not the point of our whole lives, is to not be like, get wrapped up in each other's problems? Y'all need to stop. See, he's feeling playful. He's being so cute, Roger.
Why is he upside down?
I know, he really wants to play. He never does that. That's so cute. All right, please don't knock over the table.
But
anyway, I'll stop talking about me.
No, it's been a good first month of 2025.
Crazy boots. I'm ready for it to be February. I'm ready to chill. I'm ready to do my taxes.
I'm
literally ready to sit down and just be like a regular person. I want to sit at the table and I want to get the fucking 10 key out and I want to do my taxes.
She wants to be adult, guys.
I really do. I'm like,
adulting.
Yeah. I'm like, let me clock in. Let me get my routine back. Let me get my coffee in the morning. Let me meditate. It was ridiculous. Like, let me go. The other day I was like, we need a park session. I need to go lay in a park. I just need to go to a park and lay down. Just get a little blanket, read a picnic, but like, just connect. I need to connect. I need to touch grass. I really do.
I could see that. I can see that.
But anyway, no, it's been an incredible month. I'm so glad I'm performing regularly now. So
that's exciting.
Anyway.
But that's been us so far.
That's been us. I mean, that's the thing. That's only the month of January. We haven't caught up in as far as YouTube goes. Like
since September. Before that.
Oh, girl.
Because we did film in September, and
November.
we were going to have no.
It was November. I know
it was after. It was after my birthday.
I know it was because I know exactly what I talked about, and it never got uploaded. And I was like, "It's fine. It's fine."
How do you feel about The Substance?
Oh, best movie ever made, easily in my top 5.
Favorite part?
Oh, fuck. When she kills the younger girl, Margaret Qualley, and then she wakes up, and then they start beating each other to fucking death after. Because, no joke, when I watched that in the theater, I was watching it, and I was like, oh my God, she woke her up, and like, this is beautiful.
Saved her.
And like, they're gonna bond, and like, they're gonna realize they're in this together, the sisterhood, girl power. And when they started beating the fuck out of each other, and she killed her, I was like, damn! That's really how it is.
Beat her motherfucking ass.
What was your favorite part?
Probably when the what's her name, the older one?
Demi Moore.
When Demi Moore was all fucked up and shriveled, with her titties sagging to the ground, like the last time she really like came out by herself, because she took like 3 months of being outside of her body,
and she's like waddling through traffic and everything. Like, incredible performances all around. One of the best movies ever.
Or when her finger popped up. For my birthday, I got a whole theater to myself, and I invited a few people, and we watched this movie, and it was incredible. And I think it's going to be like a birthday thing now. Hopefully there's like movies that are out.
That was such good luck because genuinely we knew it was going to be good. We just didn't know what it was about. And then so being able to consume that movie. We were going to go see a
completely different movie, and then I switched it. Yeah. Oh, thank God we did not see that.
Thank God. So being able to consume The Substance in a private theater with the surround sound, everything,
and not know nothing,
and have it all be a complete surprise. I never even
saw the trailer.
One of the best movie experiences I've ever had. Movie magic, like that's what Nicole Kidman was talking about. It was back.
Which Nicole Kidman and Baby Girl.
That was incredible.
Hot.
Yeah, that was a good one. I was a little underwhelmed with the movie, but like, what are you gonna do?
It's a hot, slow burn movie.
Well, I feel like it's more about her shame than it is about it being like a dirty movie. And I think if you go into it expecting
it's not dirty. It's more of like her learning her kinks.
Yeah, and she's just like clearly so ashamed of it, and she has to like. Because I was a little underwhelmed with the fact that she just got back with her husband, and I'm like, sure, whatever, I guess.
Upset about that.
But I'm like, I guess that's the whole point. Is like once she came to terms with it, like she was really just too in her head about it. Like, because she wasn't even into that weird of a stuff. I was like, girl, it's not that serious.
It's not. It's just, she was just submissive. That's it.
Like, like, girl, chill. It's fine.
But I liked her in that. I think that's the only few movies I've been seeing recently that I loved.
They're worth talking about right now, at least.
Well, who's Melissa Marie?
Who am I? Who is Melissa Marie? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I actually have a very serious answer. And I feel okay. Getting serious. I really feel like there's two versions of me. I have multiple personality disorder.
We all do.
And to me, it is two completely separate beings. And I'm working on separating it more in my head, because sometimes I feel like there's the crossover.
The artist versus the personal Melissa.
Because I don't know, like there's something about like.
Which I'm just one, because it's Roy Flores, you know?
Yeah.
To me, that's my persona. I'm always just going to be me.
Yeah. You said, I'm not fake. I'm not fake.
Not even that. I just can't. You're good at turning it on. Like Melissa Marie is one person. Melissa Heisler is a different person.
I just feel like there's a part of me that I liked the way Chapel described it, where she was like, it's like my drag project, and it's like that makes me think of it as work more than anything. And I'm like, I really like that, because it's like if it feels too personal for me personally, it starts to feel too fun and like hobbyish, where I'm like, oh, I don't need to like think about it too much. And when I think of it like a different persona and a different thing, or like work,
like something you need to clock into,
I'm like, I need to clock in, and I need to like hone this skill and like really try at this to make it sound good. So so to me, Melissa Marie, who she is, you're gonna laugh.
To stop jerking me off.
I'm gonna stop jerking you off. When I was 6 years old.
To make the long motherfucking story short.
Yes, because this is real. When I was 6 years old, I saw a ghost in my room, and I'm not fucking playing. You guys think I'm playing? I'm not fucking playing. I woke up, and there was this woman standing in my doorway. I have, right? 100%. I don't give a fuck.
Go back to an old episode. You'll hear it.
Don't give a fuck. Listen, you're going to hear it again. And she was standing in my doorway, and I swear to God, to this day, like, I'm convinced. I remember feeling in the moment like she was just there for me. I was like, I didn't feel scared by it or anything. I didn't feel like something bad was going to happen. I was like, someone's just here for me. Like, girl, like, what's up? And she was just standing in the doorway, and she was wearing this, like, black spaghetti strap dress that was all the way to her hand, like feet, pale as like moonlight, and then her really long nails, and then this big, huge, like curly hair thing. And I didn't think too much of it at the time because I'm young. But to this day, I always feel like I don't know what it is.
You were able to travel in time.
I think so, and I feel like there was a picture you took of me once when we were in Vegas, and I saw it, and I got so fucking scared because I was like, that looks like what I saw when I was a kid. And I know this sounds so fucking corny and cheesy. I don't give a fuck. But there was a part of me, like, when I saw that picture and, like, when I started thinking about music more seriously, it kind of clicked for me. And I was like, oh, I think that's, like, kind of who I'm supposed to be and what bless you. Because I was also thinking about my vibe, too. I was like, genuinely, like, what is Melissa Marie? Like, what's the vibe I'm trying to sell? We
have other questions. Don't worry.
So that to me is Melissa Marie. I want to be the ghost that I saw when I was 6 years old.
The ghost from Christmas Past.
So yes. So the closer I get to that vibe, the better I'm going to feel. Also, Aunt Josephine from A Series of Unfortunate Events. I've talked about her before too, but the closer I can get to her vibe, the better. There we go. That's who Melissa Marie is. Thank you for asking. Thank you. I love Drew Barrymore would hate that answer. She'd be like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up." I'd be the one to get Drew Barrymore to get like annoyed.
Finally. Mm-hmm. Well, do you have anything to apologize for?
Oh God, a lot.
I know. That's why I wanted to start off strong.
Go
ahead.
I'm really insufferable. Like genuinely, I watch me back and I'm like, I could not hang out with me, and I'm so like, I applaud you guys for being able to put up with me. I repeat myself way too much. I'm sorry for that.
If it's funny, what's the problem?
It gets
but that's not what I'm asking you to apologize for.
What am I apologizing for?
Serious things. Who's that kid that you used to bully back in 3rd grade?
Nobody.
That's a lie.
I wasn't a bully.
That's a lie. You told me yourself, maybe not in the 3rd grade, but you told me you bullied some bitch.
No. I was never a bully. It just wasn't my vibe. I've done things where it's like one of those, I've never been a bully, but have you ever done something where like something just comes out of your mouth and you're like, why the fuck did I just say that? And you catch yourself in the moment. There's been plenty of times I've done that where I say something to somebody and I'm like, I'm like, I don't know why I just said that. I'm so sorry I said that to you. That was crazy. I'm going to reflect.
I feel like we all do that.
But no, like, no, I'm not a bully. What do you have to apologize for? You seem guilty. You seem like an apology expert. You seem like you shop there all the time. At the guilt store.
I have a lot to apologize for.
I think you do too.
Every different version of myself from every year before 2025, I must apologize. Because I change, I swear, if not on the daily, on the weekly, or the monthly.
Yeah.
I'm always changing. Always. From a caterpillar to a butterfly. Faggot.
The one constant. Well, I heard once that, like, you know, to be with someone long term is to witness like 1,000 funerals of somebody, and I'm like, oh yeah, literally, like, no, that's true.
To see a version of someone like just
a million times over
coming up, and it's like there's a new persona came out,
a new character unlocked.
Well, let's shut the hell up, unless you have questions for me.
I'm sure I do, but I'll think of
them.
Well, what's the first song we got? Maybe that can lead to a quick. Mine. Which one?
None.
The answer is not. How many sides are in an isosceles triangle?
Damn, I forgot.
None. It's 3.
Let me see.
I forgot.
Well, we're gonna start listening to our own music, but before we start that, I would love to vote for both of us to answer this question. Seriously.
Am I laughing?
Yes. So what inspired us to make music?
You go first.
What? Oh, why me?
What inspired you to make music?
I remember being very, very young as a child. Back when I was a falsetto child. I remember being in the car and always like singing. Like I would always sing along to every fucking song imaginable. My mom would always be like, sing. And then I think it didn't click until Justice Bieber came into the picture.
Justin Bieber.
I didn't think a child, because I was a child, I didn't think child stars were even a thing. I saw obviously everyone on TV, but to me, there's TV, like an actor, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a singer, and I was like, I can't be a singer. Everyone's like 40. I don't know. No one was 40. Taylor Swift existed, like, but I finally, he popped up out of nowhere, and to me, that just made me think like, oh, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it, and that was a spark that made me be like, oh,
yeah.
And at first, it was like, I want to be a pop star. I didn't care about what songs, what style, nothing. I was like, I just want to sing some songs and be a pop star. And it slowly changed, thank God, to I want to tell stories. I want to tell my stories. I want to tell all this bullshit I go through. And I'm thankful for that because
I'm sorry. Was I loud in my house that I paid for with songs that I wrote about my own life?
To be a boring, I'm not gonna out anyone, but to be a boring like just person that just sings other people's songs.
Yeah.
Like it's fun, yes, and I like a lot of artists that do that. But to me, I'm gonna listen to that song that you did that one time like 5 times.
It's about listenability. It's about connection.
Versus something that I can connect to that is real. That you're singing about your own personal life, I can repeat it. Exactly. It's not a body of work.
A body of work. No one cares about albums anymore. It's just, what's that Beyonce clip? Where she's like, No one cares about
No
an
one cares
album
about
anymore.
They're just releasing single after single after
And they're
single.
just burning themselves out. Us.
But I think it was seeing finally someone that was close into my age be able to make it so fast and everything that made me be like, I need to do this.
Yeah.
And it started with a few like covers here and there, and then I stopped because I got nervous. But we're back.
That's that's kind of how it was for me. I just got. I was the same way with Taylor Swift. I was like, girl, like that's a blonde girl with a guitar. You don't think I can do that? And then like, I started because I really wanted to play in a talent show when I was like 11, and my dad played guitar, and I was like, he can teach me one song. Like, that's ridiculous.
Which that's one of my questions. What was the first instrument you played?
Guitar.
Assuming...
Oh no, technically flute. I was in band. In middle school, and
I don't
played
think that counts.
No, it counted. I played the fuck out of that flute.
I did not play the fuck out of that flute. That was the fuck ass flute that I was playing.
I ate 7, 8, 9. But yeah, so flute. No, actually, I fuck with flutes. I got flutes in my song, so I don't give a fuck. I fuck with flutes. And yeah, so I wanted to learn the song for the talent show. I made him teach me, and then I was so fucking nervous for that shit. Like, and I channel her a lot. I'm like, Melissa, you got on stage in front of a bunch of bitches that hated you at 11 years old and sang your little heart out, and you won. So what the fuck is your issue now? I slayed. Like, I will be the first to say, like, I slayed. And I'll say now if I flopped. I did not flop. I slayed. And I won first place, and the addiction I got to that feeling was unfucking real. I was like, oh, I'm not crazy. Like,
you can do that.
There's something here, because I wouldn't have won first place. And then I got a little in over my head because I won first place the next year too, and I was like, yeah, it's just, it's just kind of what I do.
And then what happened?
And then I tried doing a third year, and they didn't let me because I missed a few. I got a little too big for my britches, and I thought I could just miss auditions. And they were like, "No, you missed too many. It wouldn't be fair to other people." And I was like, "Fuck you, bitch. I'm the only reason people come to this shit. I'm the only reason. I'm the viewership."
Hello.
And then high school came, and we did choir, and we did a few like solo things there.
That's when I first got into choir, because I did do it in middle school, but it wasn't like that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's not like it was in high school. Like in high school, I feel like I was actually you're learning shit.
Yeah,
you're not just singing.
But yeah, and then after high school, I kind of stopped for a while. Things got crazy there for a minute. The disassociation was real. The trauma was ungodly. Like, it was demonic. My life was demonic.
I feel like we're gonna hear some of that.
Probably. So anyway, we should probably get into the first. Oh, okay.
I want to re-ask this question one more time, but differently.
Okay.
What's inspiring you now?
Ooh.
In your music, like, because you're nothing old that we're gonna listen to, but you're clear. We're always writing.
Yeah.
So what's inspiring you right now?
Wow.
Where do you pull in? Like, it could be anything. What was like the last thing that you saw or that just made you like, I'm gonna write about?
I know. I was laughing my ass off on the plane ride back because the whole time anytime we're on vacation, I always do my best to write, and I don't
little lines here and there.
If I think of something, I write it down and I think about it. I just do as much as I can, and then I think about it later. And I always connect things when I get back. I was on the plane ride back, and I was starting to look at all the notes I had from the week-long trip in Manhattan, New York City. And I was like, I'm going to have gold because it's Manhattan. It's the place of, like, it's the muse for, like, so much stuff.
Yeah.
The shit I had was like, she was cute. And then we kept flying, and I was out of Wi-Fi, so I was like, one thing about me, I will never be bored. I will always be able to keep myself entertained because I'm a writer. So even if there's no Wi-Fi, bitch, I don't care. I can write. So we were flying over Albuquerque at that point, and I looked down, and there was just something that like clicked in me, and I like this whole song came to me in my head, and I was like, I see the whole thing. I see it all in my head right now, and I need to write it down instantly. And then I went to the bathroom and I laughed because I was like, a whole week in New York. And not fucking one thing, but I fly over Albuquerque, New Mexico.
And that gives you a whole song.
And it was incredible. I was like, no, that's she slays. So yeah, Albuquerque, New Mexico is what's been inspiring.
That's one of your latest inspirations.
That's been the most recent, yeah. I wanted to write a whole song about like being this cowboy who is having like a fire. I don't like not the fire is not like integral to the story, but like a cowboy who's I don't know. I have to like give me a minute.
We'll visit it.
Yeah,
one
we'll
day.
visit one day. One day. Anyway,
it's good to know. It's good to know
what's inspiring you lately.
Oh God, unfortunately, I've started writing for a short man, and it's been fun because I like calling him short because he hates being called short. You know this person. I'm not naming names, but you got in a fight with him on Christmas. And it's been fun. I'm trying, which I was going to ask you. I do need help because obviously he just got married. And a lot of the things I'm saying is you just got married and I need to say something else.
No, like, you don't. I don't give a fuck.
And I'm not going to release a whole album where it's all you just got married.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm like, it needs to be more than that. But I did start this cute ass song. And I started with but my first line was, "How could you lay next to him and want me in the middle?"
Question for the culture.
So
We're
having fun. We're having fun.
Sound off in the comments below if you got an answer to that one.
It's called Molly, guys.
So.
Anyways, but that's where my inspiration is right now. It came out of nowhere because I really stopped writing for that a long time ago. And I thought, it was just me writing my feelings at the time. But coming back to it, obviously shit happens and then you have to see it and like, it'll bring back memories. And I'm like, you write it down. Yeah. Even if you don't put it out and you just like wrote it down, write it down.
It's the practice of it more often than not.
And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm writing shit down.
But yeah, seriously, sound off in the comments, guys, if you have any answers to that one.
I think that'll be my last question for now.
I need time to look because I've got some good ones. So I want to make sure. Okay, yeah. But you said we're starting with my song.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Boobs.
Do you want to go listen now?
What is it? I got 3, guys. Hey! Speaking of bitches getting married.
You could talk.
Oh, that's where we're talking through the songs, right? Okay.
Made a fool of myself.
Who got married?
I was just as sure of myself. I never even considered if you were.
A lot of people.
A lot of people have been getting married. A lot.
I'm gonna say.
I couldn't look at myself.
Either.
Let me turn this up.
Not after the scene I caused.
But I'd do it again, though.
Oh, but I would. That's what's crazy.
If I'm being really honest. I like that I went crazy. I think you like that I went crazy, too.
They all do. They all like crazy women until you go fucking crazy.
Literally.
Over
you. You just want me going crazy over you.
We love going crazy, though.
I love it. Other people don't. That's kind of the issue I'm running into here. But here's the thing. You thought of me once in July, and you thought of me again in November. And I know that.
We know. I know that.
Was it your birthday? Or wedding?
On my account, like.
That made you remember. I'm a little curious.
Oh, let's smoke.
I was gonna say.
promises we made. The candles and bells, all the noise complaints from that old hotel. What a waste, looking at me through a circle in space. Guess it's the chase. Looking forward to the end of your
That's how I go with it. I got some real questions. And I need answers. You better not. You cannot dance around the answer, or I will start saying things I shouldn't, and we're not cutting it. No. I love the fucking harmony.
Oh, I do. Oh, I fucking do.
Ethel Kane who? Go ahead, I'll let you talk. But before I ask my questions, I'll let you
I just want to know which one it was. Was it the birthday or the wedding?
I'm pretty sure it's both.
Because it was both.
Because, bitch, there's a reasons why we weren't invited to the wedding.
Oh, there's been lots of weddings I'm not invited to.
Bitch,
I'm not invited to shit.
They're gonna cry the second we walk in.
Yeah. What are your questions?
No, what do you gotta say?
I really love this song. Genuinely, it's been about a year since it came out, and we always talk about how we know there's things we're gonna want to fix afterwards, and we're never gonna feel done. Sure, there's things I would have done differently in this.
Love Affair is a mess.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's what's
a
crazy.
Beautiful mess.
But yeah, every time I hear this one, I like. This is why I do it. Yes, it is. Everyone's answer when they say they want to be a musician is like they want to connect with people and they want someone to like relate to it. And for sure, I absolutely want y'all to do that. Like, not a joke. That's the goal. But this is for me. Genuinely, this is for fucking me.
That's what I say. Everything I'm putting out is for me.
And it's so that I can get my feelings out and I can work through the shit that I've had to fucking deal with.
Let me pause. Let me tell you, because if I don't do it as a song, I'm going to do it in a text message and you're not going to like it.
So, yeah, I feel like growing up, I did not have a way. No, I didn't have people to talk to.
You didn't have a way to express yourself.
Raw dogged everything I had to fucking go through. It was all me. And, yeah, I would just lock myself in my room and listen to music. And that was my Bible. That was my scripture. And so now I feel like that's my way of getting through it and like getting that shit out. And when I hear this and like think of all the shit we did to get it out, like the rushing, everything, I feel so proud of us. I'm like, this is for me to feel proud of myself.
Yeah.
This is what makes me feel proud of myself. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to overthink it anymore. I'm not going to like sit there and polish it for a year on end. Like, just fucking put it out, girl. Like, it's not that serious.
I definitely think the overthinking of it and wanting to sit on it is not there as much as it used to be.
Yeah.
Because with Love Affair, once I got the raw vocals, I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. I'm done. I'm done. And I was. It was very easy. You really don't need to overthink it.
No, you can't.
Because there's, like you said, there's always something to do. Always.
Yeah.
You can always add something. You could always take something out. You could always change something.
At some point, you just got to make a decision.
But just let it out.
And just, if
because
it
then you get
feels
to go
good,
work on something else.
And it's way more
Finally.
exciting. And like listening to this now, all the shit that I was worried about when it first came out, I don't even hear half of it anymore. It just sounds like this one big cohesive song to me. And I'm like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. And if you do, you do.
You'll get it eventually.
I get it. Unfortunately, I just get it. And I love this song. Yeah. So, yeah, what are your questions?
I have a lot.
Okay.
I have a lot.
I'm ready to answer. I really am.
Let me decide what question.
Okay. All right. Ooh.
Let's make it easy.
Okay.
What made you choose to release this song first? Because it was so left field.
Yeah.
Because you did not have a release date for nothing.
Nothing. I was getting a little sick of myself. I was just bored. No, I wasn't bored, but I was just mad at myself. I was like, you need to do something.
It shouldn't take this long.
It shouldn't. Like, this is ridiculous. And this was one of the oldest songs that I had that I want. Okay, so I'll ruin a little bit of something for you. Every song that I'm releasing right now is part of a bigger project. It's part of an album. So I'm trying to, even though I have plenty of songs that I've written way more recently that I would like to release now, I'm like, I can't get to those songs until I get these need to come. These just need to be out.
Yeah.
And done and never thought of again, like in terms of work, you know? So this was one of the oldest ones I had that I just was like, this needs to just get out and out of my notes app. I was a little sick of myself. I was in a place of reinvention. I needed to reinvent myself. And then also Easter was coming up.
Great song to reinvent yourself with. Just start off with. Like, perfect.
Well, yeah, Easter was coming up and I was like, I have a song called The Hair and Easter's coming up. It's really not, it's just that simple. And then
you gave yourself the deadline.
I had to remember that about myself, that I work really well with deadlines. If I just say like, oh, it'll happen when it happens, it's never going to happen. I'll be 55. But if you tell me like, oh, by Easter of this year, you need to have the song done, released, and ready. Oh, I'm going to work, girl. Like, there's a deadline.
Yeah.
Because then after that, I'm like, you're done. So that was the only reasoning.
Now a hard one. What made you think you were overconfident?
Oh,
you say that in the song.
Girl, yeah.
You don't sing it, you say it.
I guess I was a little overconfident, wasn't I?
And that always stuck out to me.
I guess I was a little overconfident.
What's the tea?
Okay, here's the tea. I was in a situation where you just get it in your head. And no, I didn't get anything in my head. It was anyway, okay.
What made you think you were overconfident? Stop jerking me around.
Well, I think in the song, I kind of am mocking that, where it's like, I feel like the other person on this side of the situation thinks I would, like, I'm kind of almost mocking that idea. Like, I guess I was a little overconfident, wasn't I? Like, I don't know. But then I think following it by saying, like, I think you like that I went crazy over you. And it's like, I don't think I was overconfident. And I think at the time I thought that. And now with hindsight, I'm like, I don't think you were overconfident. I think you knew what you wanted. And I think you were passionate. And I don't think that person was matching that energy.
They weren't right next to you on that. And they were on their own speed.
And I think that the right person will understand that, yeah, you might be crazy, but I'm crazy over you. And that's kind of the whole point, right? Like,
don't you want someone that's crazy over you?
Don't you want that? And again, I think they do want that, but I just don't think they like when it shows up in ways that they don't want. It has to be very specific. It has to be, and that's whatever, fine. That's human nature. But, no, I was kind of thinking of the whole metaphor of like the rabbit and the hare and the turtle.
Don't cry.
No, but I was like, I was at a place where I felt like I was chasing this idea of milestones in life. You knew me when I was first starting in college and like my whole college experience. And like, I was obsessed with being this like overly successful, like, oh, I'm going to be in law school by the time I'm 21 and it's going to be before anybody else in my peer group. But I'm going to be like, I was obsessed with this idea of like being better than everybody around me. And I didn't even care about what I was better at. It just needed to be at everything all the time, constantly. And then like, there was something that just clicked one day when I realized I didn't want to go to law. Not only did I not, like, it hit me like a ton of bricks one day. I was like, girl, I don't think you know what you're fucking doing.
Yeah.
I felt like this rabbit. I literally had this like image in my head of like that whole scenario where I'm like, oh my God, like I'm just this rabbit who like shot ahead and like I'm just running and running and running. And then I lost because like I didn't even think about anything. That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And then I felt like, how that translates into a romantic sense, you'd have to ask me 6 years ago when I wrote this. I don't know. To me,
it's the relationship that you were in at the time.
Yeah, and I just feel like when I really think about it, why I felt so overly confident and overly competitive in that way, I guess, was that like, let's be fully vulnerable. There was a situation where like, I felt like I was ready for the grown-up stuff in life with somebody else, and I wasn't getting that with them. And so that kind of for a while made me think like, oh, it's just not the right time, right? Like it's just not the right time. Then they just ran off with somebody else and did all that stuff. Like, you know,
How it usually goes.
I don't mention a wedding for no reason. No, like, I can't express enough how much I don't really give a shit. But, like, at the time, that was so difficult for me. Like, genuinely, because it made me feel, I was like, so it was me. It really, really was. So then I think there was this competitive nature in me where I was like, oh, I need to hit these milestones and I need to do it now and I need to fucking beat your ass. And now I really don't give a fuck. But at the time, that was very hard for me to process at that age for some reason. It was a little difficult. Imagine. Yeah. So there was
That's what brought in you thinking you were overconfident.
Because I kind of put myself out there in a very embarrassing way. I won't lie. Like, I kind of really, like, I really did.
No, you do. That's what you do for love, though. That's what you do.
And that's why I say in the song, like, don't worry, I couldn't look at myself either. Not after the scene I caused. Like, I felt so embarrassed and ashamed of, like, the shit I pulled. But I'm like, now that I'm older, looking back on it, I'm like, girl, you were really just, like, head over heels. You wanted what you wanted, and you were willing to embarrass yourself for that. And that's actually a very admirable thing.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And the right person is going to respond the right way to that. And guess what? The right person won't make you embarrass yourself for that. Like, that's kind of ridiculous right there. But anyway, I really don't give a shit. Like I said.
I love that.
Getting vulnerable, guys.
You describe yourself as a hare.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're a fucking bunny? You think you're as cute as a bunny?
Do my clothes give money right now?
It does.
Are they giving Betty?
You should have got the little bunny ears to wear.
Damn. Should I go get them right now?
No.
Okay. I didn't want to anyway. Thank God you said no. I didn't look it up. My back. Like, I'm not getting it. It's a problem.
How long did it take you to finish this?
Too fucking long. Again, I wrote it.
Besides writing, production-wise.
Probably a few. I'll say a year, but there were so many breaks in it.
Yeah.
Like, because by the time I had decided I wanted to release it, 90% of the work was done, and I just had to get the vocals done, and I was like, kind of, I don't want to say rushing, but like, I had the deadline, you know? So, give or take, it was probably like a month cumulatively, like, putting it all together. I don't know. It's just because I don't know.
It's a project.
It's
a fucking project, and it was the first one. It was the first
one. I remember recording it. I would like come out here and wake up super early to do it. I would do like the vocal takes before going to work, and then one day like the birds were chirping super loud, and I had the fucking microphone out the window, and I was like, come on, because like I wanted the birds at the end. The vibe was like I really wanted it to feel like you were. I want to say like Alice, but like again, you're the hare in the situation.
You were just walking through a forest.
Same vibe. Like if you're watching the original Alice in Wonderland cartoon, when she's on the path and it's like all dark and foggy and like it's a little creepy, there was something sinister. I was like, I want it to feel like you're on this trail and you have this confidence and like stamina, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna win, like and then something sinister just happens, and you're like, oh girl, like I don't even think you know where you are.
You're lost.
You were like, do you even know where you're going?
The wrong way.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
pull up Apple Maps right now.
Now, girl, you need a GPS like instantly. So, but I think that self-reflection is very important in life. And yeah.
One last question.
I love it. What is it?
This one's a hard one. Okay. You gotta answer.
Okay.
What you said in there? You think he couldn't handle you? Why?
Where did I say that?
I don't know. You said it.
Pull it out. I want to go the distance.
Why didn't you?
I want to go the distance.
Put the lyrics up.
I did.
No, you didn't. Clearly.
Anyway, what did I say?
You said he couldn't handle you.
When did I say that?
I swear to God.
Even if I didn't.
Do you think he could have handled you?
No.
Period.
No. I like the Taylor line where she said, he didn't even scratch the surface of me. None of them did. I really still, like, no, bitch, you will never know me the way I know me, and you will never, like, you'll never know. You'll never, ever fucking know.
Period. That's all I have.
Ooh. Thank you for those questions.
Of course.
Our teams will be in touch.
We'll send you an invoice.
What's the next song? Let me see if I got questions. What is it? Because I know it's yours. What is it?
It's in order of how we released everything.
Oh.
Except the last two, just because you have more. I'll let yours be the last one. Guys, this is Poolside. Hear that shit. That make your booty hole tingle, that bass? about to shit my pants.
This is such a captivating beat. No joke. Like, you could not have possibly perfected that vibe more. Like, the laying in the pool, just chilling. Like, you need something pop. You need something soft. You need, like, it's all of it. It's all of it.
I don't know my own song. But we're already halfway through the...
Literally. I was like, they're gonna have to listen to us
let's
for a little
finish.
bit. Hey, hey, hey.
Keep getting worse than the day before. You say it'll get better. That's just bad weather. Now I'm in the cold and I can't get it out.
Shout out to you for those lyrics. You gave me that chorus. Original chorus from Melissa. You, Lissa.
I know we co-wrote this. I can't possibly even try to recall who was responsible for which lines.
I know. I remember I didn't have shit for verse or for chorus.
Just right. No one was around. Not a person inside. 'Cause you took away. Made you look bad guy. Now you caused upset. You made to be friends. And you thought you moved on, but that wasn't the plan. So I owe you now of how I felt.
I did. Sorry. I didn't know I could master it yet. I'm sorry, guys. And I had the exporting settings completely off, but it still did its job.
Did it not do what it needed to do? Did we not get from point A to point B? Are we not listening to it right now? Am I not vibing right fucking now?
Did I not get 4K streams? You know you were right. And then he commented on my picture and reminded me that I owe him $13. And that's why I brought it the fuck up. Since you wanted $13 so bad. Fuck.
Fuck! Here! Take your fucking $13. That is genuinely
Sinister.
sinister. Like,
Sin.
if you get it, you get it. And I just don't know how to fucking, like, I understand. Like, no. Because, no, you get in a fucking floaty in the pool and let those clouds cover that sun for 2 seconds and then let that song come on. Bitch, fuck you. And you tell me it's not a vibe. Don't fuck with me right now. Don't jerk me off.
I love this fucking song.
Well,
What can I say?
what do you got to say about it? What's your tea?
Hold
What's your
on.
gospel? Yeah. That sciatica's acting up.
Yeah, I need to move around. I'm
Blood
getting
clots.
old.
You're getting blood clots.
Oh, that's what I'm trying not to get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this song,
Hmm.
I'm so nervous. It feels like a real
Okay.
interview. This song was I'm pretty sure one of the first few songs that I wrote, top 3, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it was devastating.
It was. It was.
It was devastating because I knew it was the end
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want to admit it to myself. But I wrote this as a, like, you know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember writing this and being like, oh, it's not going to happen.
Mm.
I'm writing this for now.
This
But
was
it's
a
just-
fun little like one-off song. Like this isn't even real. Yeah.
And oh God, what a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
What a roller coaster.
It was crazy.
I had fun writing this song about a cute guy that I had fun with for a little while in a pool almost every other day.
Mm.
He had a nice little tan.
Interesting.
It was fun. It was
a nice
fun.
pool. It was a
And
nice pool.
one day I told him, it was that same night, that outro,
Was recorded.
the memo.
Mhm.
That same night, I took his guitar
Mhm.
and I told him, can I write a song about you?
The infamous guitar.
And he said yes. And that's what started the song basically too.
That's an
I think I started on a piano, but still, like,
Mm. The vibe.
the vibe.
was there.
The vibe was there.
Well,
I remember asking you to play the chords on the guitar just because I wanted. I was so pretentious. Is it pretentious? Wanting every song to be written on his guitar.
That's just no. It's symbolism. So okay, so that kind of leads into my question.
Q&A.
I have a little. Let's do some fan Q&A.
Some fan edits. Go.
And I picked these. Are there any?
That
hidden,
is not what.
Yeah. Are there? Oh, I don't even have my headphone in.
Oh, you don't
I'm
even
just
know what
raw
you're
dogging
saying.
this. No. Is there any hidden meaning in any of this?
A lot.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Let's get the tea. Let's get it.
What do you want to know?
Well,
Just any
well,
little.
what, you know, like already the symbolism of wanting everything written on that guitar, like I can imagine, like because it's symbolic. So, like lyrically, any like hidden meanings, anything for the fans, anything that you can give us, you know?
Yes.
Some info.
I'll give anything. I don't give a fuck. His name, his credit score,
Oh my god.
how much he makes a year. I'll tell you everything. Now, I'll give you guys the bridge because I love the bridge. I think that's what I wrote first, thinking it was going to be my chorus, but it turned into a bridge for me.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'm
You got this.
going.
You got this.
Oh. Remember me by your poolside when the sun was keeping you gold just right. So that's basically what I said earlier. We were just hanging out all the time at his pool. He got the gorgeous gold tan. It was just beautiful. The sun just
Image.
kissed his skin
Yeah.
beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. When the sun was keeping you gold just right. No one was around, not one person in sight, because he took him away, made you the bad guy. So, what happened was...
What happened?
Guys, strap in. So what happened was we were all part of a little group. We were all friends. And this person was dating one of my friends. And that night, my friend was going up to everyone, including me, and saying, hey, I'm going to break up with this person. Just want to know, are you still going to keep being his friend? I said, what? Of course I'm going to keep being, like,
Are you fucking psycho?
why would I?
Yeah.
He's a good friend. Why would I tell
Yeah.
him? And then that same night, apparently, once I left, commotion, explosion. Bitch, apparently they almost fought. They kicked out of the house. Like it was like a big thing. Apparently they got in a fight. They finally broke up.
Damn.
And the very 2 days later, I came over and I told him that same night that all happened, he came up to me and said, would I stop being your friend?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's not what you need in your life.
Yeah.
And that's what I was kind of explaining in the song. He just really went up to everyone and just took them.
Made you the bad guy. Now the clouds have settled. And you've made some new friends,
And you finally moved on.
but that wasn't the plan.
But I wasn't the plan.
But I wasn't the plan.
Obviously, you can get the hints there.
So
I
I
didn't say
wrote you an
anything.
album of how I felt.
I did.
And it happened so fast because I live for the thrill. You know, I live for the thrill. Remember me by your poolside. That's
But-
crazy, Boots. You're fucking demonic.
But that's what that bridge is. It was just remember me when it was just us 2. Remember all the fun times we had,
Mhm.
and that's all.
I
That's
love
what
it.
I would. That's what I want him to remember, not the
Mm.
crazy side of me. He didn't see that much, but I know he got the gist.
I had another question. Oh, what's your goal with your first album?
Oh,
Because I know
God.
that's the big project. I know that's the big, you know, the goal.
To open up people's ears,
Mm.
to tell a
Tell
story,
the story.
to how can I say this delicately? Exploit my life
Yeah, no, absolutely.
for.
It's your life.
No. I've always wanted to do music and everything, so I think it just everything lined up so perfectly where I feel like I finally had something to say and I knew kind of how to even start to say it.
That's a big part of that.
I think before I was just writing whatever,
Just to get, I really,
and
yeah.
I think by the time this happened, and I told myself, no, I'm gonna write a song about him for like I'm gonna write you a song.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just hope I put something out that I don't care if anyone listens, but when I listen back, I can remember everything that was happening
Exactly.
during these last few years.
Exactly.
What I felt,
Mm-hmm.
what
Yeah, you're
That's
telling a
it.
story. It's
I
for like
wanna- I'm
80-year-old
hoping-
you.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like
Mhm.
it's not pictures. It's a song. It's music.
It's a song. That's how we process. Like genuinely, I feel like I process life through the lens of music, and so like being able to translate my life into it, like yeah, that's very helpful. I like it. Okay.
The goal is
okay.
just to tell a story.
Tell a story. What emoji would you be?
The only one that comes to my head right now is the poop emoji. I think I need a poop. I think that's why.
Do you need to take a break?
We might soon, but we can.
Interesting.
Any more questions?
Well, story of poolside was one of them, so
What
we
do you
knocked
mean?
that out. I
Oh.
was going to ask you the story of poolside. What accomplishments do you see yourself achieving in the next 10 years musically? Musically.
Achievements. At least one person that shows up to my door thinking we're dating,
Who?
like a crazy stalker fan. What?
That's hysterical.
That's how I know I made it. Fuck the awards. Like obviously
You're
I
very
want the
right.
awards.
No, for sure. But like you're right.
But
That
to
is kind of
think
like
that
the
someone's trying to get into my house and I need to get
level.
security.
You made it.
I'm
You
like-
made it, chica. If Azalea,
And don't get me wrong, if you do that, I'm going to
You're
sit
getting
you down.
shot, like-
No, not right away. You're gonna get shot, not right away.
Don't-
I have some questions.
That's his house.
We're
Don't
gonna
come to
have
my
we're gonna
house.
have a Q&A, and then I'm gonna shoot you. But
don't come to my house.
I just need to know what's going on back there.
Yeah.
Because there's something wrong.
That's not
Why
for
are
me to
you at my
find out.
house?
That's for the
We're
police.
not dating. Can't wait.
I think I'll know I made it. Or like an achievement of mine would be Azalea Banks tweeting about me. That'd be amazing. I'd love that.
She really doesn't tweet much, so yeah.
Yeah, she does.
She twats.
She twats all the time. All the time. I just need to get in on that. Even if it's a hate one, I don't really give a shit. Put me on the radar.
Oh,
Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks.
Yeah, who do you think I was talking
you
about?
said Iggy Azalea.
No, I did not. Run it. Anyway. Chat. Sound off in the comments.
Chat,
What did I say?
clickbait it.
Because I'm not rewriting
Not clickbait
that.
it.
Clickbait it. No.
Click it.
Yep. Clickbait
Chat it. Whatever it is. What is it? Screenshot it.
Screen record, screen record.
No, they say it a specific way. Screen grab or some
Screen
shit.
grab.
I don't
Screen
know.
grab. I'm not with the kids. I'm not
But
with the kids.
oh god, this song.
Oh,
This song was a good beginning. I think
It's incredible. I really, really
to
love
what
it.
I had to say, to what I'm hoping to say
Mm-hmm.
and let out.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Dun, dun,
It really
dun,
does feel like a summer day in a pool.
dun, 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 I love it.
All right, break. A good question I had: how do you balance your personal and music?
Separately.
How do you? Because I've told you this before. You're on a strict fucking schedule that I could never. I won't even lie. No, I could never. But I love it because you get your shit done. You know,
I just feel okay. Genuinely, like
you like the strictness of it, of a schedule.
I just-
of like, you know,
I just feel like there's so little time. We work 9 to 5s. Like, unfortunately,
yeah.
we just do, and like that eats up so much time. And then I sit in traffic for so long. So it's like, the more I look at a day, I'm like, there's so little time to get done what you want to get done. And when I think about what I want to get done, I'm like, I am so mad at myself for the amount of time I wasted not doing it. Genuinely.
I say the same thing, but then I also tell myself it was probably for a good reason.
No, yeah, for sure. And like, there's a
We
silver lining in everything. Absolutely.
avoided something.
Yeah.
A big catastrophe.
Maybe, but I also think like there's a give and a take with that. There's a silver lining, and like, yes, we probably avoided a lot of stuff, but like, I'm glad I learned a lot about just how to be a human being and live a life, like, before I decided that this is something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But there is a part of me that's like, the amount of regret I feel over like just not like, I can just see how blindly I was just on autopilot.
Yeah.
I just wasn't thinking. I was just doing things that just felt like just what other people wanted me to do to make other people happy. And making the choices I make now, I'm like, oh damn, like you really have control over your life. You really can decide what you want to do, which is a great feeling. But I'm like, it makes me realize how long I spent not doing that.
Yeah.
And the regret of that eats me fucking alive. I'm not going to lie. Like, it pains me to think about that. So there is this part of me that's like, if you're going to regret it to that level and it's going to feel like that at 25 to 26 years old, can you imagine getting to 45 and feeling that? Like, you see people get to that age where they're like, I just wish I would. Like,
I wish I would have done something.
I just got to try. I'm not thinking sitting here like, I'm very aware of the statistics and I'm very aware of the likelihood against me, but I'm like, it's not.
But
again,
I'm going to be delusional.
It's not about other people. Like, I genuinely think about my human experience, and I'm like, I do not want to get to 45 or 55 and sit there and be like, you never even tried.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck were you doing?
The two little YouTube videos you thought were going to eat.
Yeah.
And then you took them down. Like,
yeah. So I'm not going to get to that place in life and feel that type of regret and not have given it everything that I have in me. So I don't give a fuck. Like, come hell or high water, this is like, you have to work hard at something in life, and you just have to find what you want to work hard at. And I go into it with the expectation that it's going to be harder. So like, even when I'm tired after work, I'm like, girl, you like, what? And then sometimes it's like, what else am I doing? Am I just going to sit on TikTok?
why not?
You're just like, for sure. But it's like,
no.
but I'm like, in all reality, like, you, like, come on, stop acting like you, like, there is time in a day and you just have to care about it and like struggle a little bit, unfortunately. So I feel like the way I manage it is I honor that damn calendar. I make that to-do list. I make that calendar, and I'm like, just stick to, because I'm also very good at like, I schedule personal stuff.
Yeah.
Like, to me, 10 p.m., I'm done. So in my head, I'm like, I have to get everything done by 10 p.m. because that's my cutoff time. You're showering, you're in bed, like, you're done. So I don't know. I really like a calendar. I work well off a to-do list, and I work well off a deadline.
Guys, start a to-do list and deadlines.
And a budget. Get an Excel sheet going. It's really helpful.
What excites you?
That was way too long of an answer anyway.
What excites you right now?
Music.
Besides music.
Genuinely. Like,
Besides music.
Just being like, I'm excited about being less of like a sob story. Sometimes I just get a little upset with myself at how much I like. I'm very, very proud of myself for this month for how much shit I had to go through, and I still prevailed and like got through it and stuck to like the things I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to, that's what excites me, is like, I finally have the attitude now of like, no, you can be going through like the shittiest shitstorm of on planet Earth, and it's fine. Like, you can get through it. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm excited for the opportunities that will arise this year because I feel like I have a strong willpower.
You do.
I'm sharpening her.
You do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're sharpening what?
My willpower.
You're sharpening your clitoris.
Ew, oh my God. I hate that word. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, oh,
What are you
wow.
tired of?
Slow drivers in the HOV lane. And guess what? I saw a TikTok this morning
I
that
did
said,
too.
yeah, bitch, get the fuck over it. You're going to get fined $500. I will do everything in my power to get that bill passed. Let me tell you.
Oh, I'll write down your license plate and give the number up.
Oh, we're done. You're done. You're fucking done.
Get off
You
of it.
stupid
I went
bitches.
around a fucking Tesla today. Obviously, it's always a Tesla.
Constantly. You don't even have to get me started on the Tesla argument. It'll get me mad. But yeah, I'm really sick of it. I'm tired of it. You guys are nuisances. If you're in the fucking HOV lane going, oh my God. Anyway,
Amelia Earhart, real?
yeah, she's real.
Where is she?
In the Bermuda Triangle at the bottom of the ocean.
Mm.
Yeah. Where the fuck else would she be?
I don't think that was a real person.
You don't even think she was real?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Where is she?
That's a good question.
Where's the plane?
Well, I saw an AI thing humanizing her. It was like taking pictures of people in history and then like using AI to like animate them so that like you could see how they would move and stuff. And I saw hers and I was like, okay, Amelia, okay.
Was she transitioning?
No. Do you think she
Male
was?
to female, female to male?
Amelia Perez? There we go. I saw a tweet that was like, you don't have to watch that movie. And I was like, oh my God, I don't.
But I'm going to.
Like a Saturday cleaning day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just in the background. I just need to hear
No,
that one
seriously.
part.
Male to female,
The
female
whole
to
point of this
male.
movie, I think, is to make fun of it.
Of course.
It's not as serious.
It's got to be I got to be in the right vibe though, because I might end up taking it too seriously if it's the wrong vibe.
You think you're going to transition?
No, I'll just be like, I'll be watching it like a serious drama and not like a comedy. And then I'll get mad because I'll be like, what the fuck is this? So I need to go into it like a comedy.
Who's your favorite gay person? She didn't say me, and she's still thinking about it.
Well, that
Says
just
a lot.
seems like an easy answer. Well, it's like obvious.
I wanted you to say it for me to tell you it's an easy answer to pick someone else.
Okay, because see, exactly. Now you're like, gotcha. You obviously.
Pick someone else.
Wow, see, exactly. Damn, why can't I think of anybody? I don't like gay people. It's kind of that. If I knew it was Pride, I wouldn't have come. Fuck you, Carrie Underwood. I would say Chapel is like an easy answer too, but she's like, I'm sorry, but
She's the Harry Styles. She's like gay baiting. Till I
guess
see
I
you
just don't
scissoring
agree.
with someone, I don't believe it. Same with Harry Styles. Where's the scissor?
That's very true. Dylan O'Brien, that's my favorite gay person right now.
I'm there with you.
Who's your favorite gay person?
Right now? No. That's an easy answer. Is it an easy answer? No. God, who's gay? Honestly, I should say RuPaul because I need to be her more often.
Yeah.
I need to channel
see
that.
energy. See energy.
Because you better work.
You better work.
Like her
better
motto
work.
is you better work, and
You
it's
better
like you better work. And I
Clock in.
need to remind myself like
I
you better
forgot
work.
Trixie exists. Katya too.
Mhm.
I think I want to change my answer.
I should be Trixie just because I need to work as hard as her, but she just stopped working. She says she's gonna start saying no a lot more often. And I was like,
Yeah.
good for her.
Yeah.
She needs a break.
But after building an empire like that, I can imagine like sometimes
Her boyfriend broke up.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, very sad, very sad. But you work that hard and you just Anyway. We saw Elijah from Girls in New York
We definitely did.
and John Mulaney, and I didn't say shit either time because I'm chill like that.
Pause.
Especially John Mulaney. Yeah, we saw John Mulaney, and I didn't say shit
we did.
because I talked so much shit about him at home, and I was like, that's fake as fuck to go up to him and be like, oh my God. And then, yeah, Elijah from Girls, that was incredible. So just had to throw that out there.
Jealous. What's this next song?
What is? Damn, I forgot. I really like this one.
Do you want to say anything before?
It's the American Dream, Wing and a Prayer. That was my motto this whole week. I channeled myself. That was it.
You feel that? Do
Hey.
you feel like you're in an old vintage sepia movie? Because I do.
Hey.
What'd you trade? What'd you trade?
My Valentine. For a pickup.
For a pickle? That's how I'm gonna sing it now.
It was dead serious.
What? She thinks she's America. She's Captain America. The gay one.
I don't give a fuck. I played. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I love it. Are you fucking kidding me? You know I love the background. That's all I listen to. Listen to those. Listen in the background. You're mad. Where are your stories? I don't know why I was thinking of a Muppet.
Do I look like a Muppet? Who do I look like?
It's always been a waiting prayer. This is the American dream. I know it anywhere. Sequin dress.
Bitch. Sing it. Sing it. Come on. Live.
You got your family traditions that I'm man in black singing at Folsom Prison. I know. Oh, I know. I know. I know.
Hey.
One more time? One more time.
You can't say one more time and then do it again.
Well, I did. It's my song. What about it?
You're jerking people lost. Boom shakalaka!
Who wrote that one?
I think it was Melissa Marie,
That's so crazy. Like
the hair bitch,
the one with the hair.
the one that thought she was a fucking bunny. Apparently,
She thought she ate.
789.
She thought she ate.
What's the tea?
I love her.
What do you
I
want to
love
say?
her. I love this song so much. I genuinely like. This is where I felt like, oh, girl, like this ain't a joke anymore. Like the hair was cute, and I loved her, and I still think she's very like strong and solid on her own. But this was when I was like, yeah, thank you, Roger. Yes,
Roger.
exactly.
No, I know what he was
He's
about
about
to do.
yeah. Correct.
No,
Listen and
Roger.
learn. Listen and learn. This was the first time I felt like I had something really solid where I was like, oh girl, like it's like you're not what's the word I'm looking for? What's the sentence?
Indigenous.
The imposter syndrome was wearing off a little bit, I guess, where I felt like there was a part of me that felt like by song 2 or so, whatever point I was going to be like, you'll know if you're not good at this, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? And then like when this was completely done, I was like, you're maybe not the best producer in the world, but you're not nothing. Like no one can listen to this and be like,
It sounds a lot better than a lot of shit that people are putting out.
so I'm really proud of it. I love that I was able to figure
And
out
we're doing
drums.
it all ourselves.
Bitch,
on a
if you
laptop
saw what I was
computer.
fucking working with, you would be so fucking impressed by that. So I don't really give a shit. Suck my
Like-
dick from the back.
When you put out a song that sounds better than that and get paid more than me,
Calm.
because we could go band for band.
We can go minivan for minivan. And when you like, we'll compare the Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year, all right? So, yeah, I'm just super proud of this one because after the hair, I was, again, I feel like the feeling's addicting a little bit.
Yeah.
Where you're like, now you really want to put stuff out. So then 4th
No,
of July.
it clearly improves as you go. The more you do it.
Exactly. So yeah, the 4th of July was coming up, and I was like, well, I've got this song called The American Dream. It's just lining up. Holidays are just like in my favor this year. So I was scrambling. Last year, literally. Now I'm like fucked. I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck to really. Well, no, I'll do a little. You gotta
She
stay
got a
to the
little
end
leprechaun
to see
song.
what's coming next. I gotta. Now I gotta write a St. Patrick's Day song.
Anna!
You motherfucker! What was the team?
That you were gonna make a song for Leprechaun.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, probably not gonna do that. But yeah, this song just wanted to release it for 4th of July, and I did. And we went out in the middle of the desert in June in fucking Apache Junction to film the music video, and you guys are amazing for dealing with that. But
Don't remind me.
we did Blood, Sweat, and Tears. We did it, and it was a lot. It was a lot. But that video, she
Love it.
slays.
Love that
I watched
video.
it like I think last week, and I was like, "Girl, you did your little one too. You did your one too. I love it." So yeah, I love this song. I
Period.
love it.
Okay.
So
What do you think you are?
that
That's
bitch.
my first question.
That bitch.
Sure. Who's the song about?
My boyfriend and me.
What's his social security number?
Mother's maiden name. No, we were working on the car. Well, okay, so like, I'll talk about the lyrics after. But like, basically, we were working on the car one day, and it was him working, and I was just kind of watching. And I had a Mike's Hard Lemonade, and we were like playing our country music, and the sunset was just right. And I was like, damn, this is really the American dream. Like, this is beautiful. And then I just wrote this song about
And
it.
just like that.
And just like that was kind of the vibe. That was my catch the vibe.
Do you think you're worth the sacrifice, like you say in the song?
Yeah, exactly. I try to be. I try to be.
In what way?
I'm very resourceful. I'm very smart. I'm very sharp. I'm very I hold it down, you know. I hold it down. I'm a good planner. I'm a good organizer. I'm a good life coach. I'm a good motivator. I'm a good, like I like to think like now that I've been in a long-term relationship this long, I'm like not gonna lie, like I think I'm a good partner. I don't think I'm perfect. That's the point of the song is like I'm working on myself. This is the American dream. I don't need anybody else. And it's like you like to love somebody enough to want to change for them and to want to be better. I think that's like really a big part of it. It's not about being perfect. It's about caring enough to like even try to be, which is like you're never going to be. But I'm a good partner.
I
like to
love
think
it.
So anyway,
Well, you mentioned two artists in the song. Mr.
did.
Johnny Cash and Mr. Hank Williams.
hey,
I know Mr. Johnny Cash. I'm not sure about Hank Williams. Why do you mention these two
Well, Hank
gentleman.
Williams, yes, Hank Williams was an older artist. I think a little more towards like the 40s and 50s, maybe even 60s. And then he had a son, Hank Williams Jr. And he's the like more I get like popular one. His dad's more the legend, but like Hank Williams Jr. has the more like
What's a song you think I'd know?
you wouldn't.
There you go.
Even I didn't.
I know
him.
Johnny Cash.
Exactly.
I don't know Hank Williams.
He's just like deep country. And like it's funny because it's very mixed opinions on him. Half the people I've talked to about him are like, he's just some rich kid who's riding his dad's money and shit. And then
Gracie
other people
Abrams,
like
who gives a
11.
fuck?
Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. So at the end of the song, I say, "You've got your family traditions, and I'm the man in black singing at Folsom Prison." I'm so smart. Family Traditions is a Hank Williams song. I'd say that's probably his most popular one. And he kind of just talks about like how, who cares if I drink? Who cares if I smoke? Who cares if I do this shit? It's just a family tradition. I'm just following the family tradition. And then Johnny Cash has a song called "Man in Black" and Folsom Prison. So that was my way of like I thought I was just so slick, and I still think I was like I don't really give a fuck. But you've got your family traditions. Like I was just like thinking of relationship. I was like, you got that, and then someone else was like the Man in Black singing at Folsom Prison, and I was like, I don't know, like that just it rhymed. It made sense to me. I was using 3 different references to 3 different songs. I was like, look at me slay, look at me slay.
Period.
And it tracks lyrically, I think. So
I'm assuming you guys like.
Well, we were just
like
kind of like,
them.
yeah, we were going back and forth. We both have like very deep country playlists, and I love it because he listens to the exact same era of country that I do, and it works out perfectly. But
Not
yeah.
the modern shit.
No, not really. Rarely. So, like the fact that like naturally he just really likes like Johnny Cash and Hank Williams Jr. I'm like, damn, like
You
this
both
is
are
crazy.
old souls for sure. Old,
I like
Talking
old
about-
country. Sue me.
like 128.
Toby Keith, like controversial. Or
Maguire?
not, I don't. Like I'm sorry. So yeah, I was just feeling a little sentimental.
You said coming of age could be hell.
Coming of age can really be hell because yeah, when we started dating when we were 20, just about to turn 21, and now we're both 26, and like it is so crazy to think about like where we were then and where we are now, and then like even at 20, like hearing each other's stories and like our upbringing and stuff. I'm like, I really feel like me and him are just like soulmate. Like I don't know, like there's just so many connections, and we just like have so many parallels and similarities in terms of life experience. And I'm like, we both really it was just hell. Like the coming of age story, like it just wasn't the typical one, and it was very tumultuous and just like all over the place. And I feel like we both like met at a time in our lives when we were so scatterbrained, and we just kind of helped each other become less scatterbrained. And I felt like that was part of the reason, like working on the truck is very like, you're working on your life together and like growing, but then it felt very metaphorical to me because I was like, we just do that in every aspect. Like we're just helping each other like where we can grow in life. And that's just like a very beautiful thing. I don't know. I just love it. So yeah, we're just making sacrifices for each other, and we're growing and we're learning and we love each other. And I'm going to get a sequin dress to go on dates and get a lot of uses out of it. Because that's the American dream. I know it. I would know it anywhere.
Period.
Like when I wrote that, I was like, "Ooh, okay." I was like, "All right, girl, sit down, finish this one, finish this one."
I wish the lyrics were up there because there's
I
one
know,
that I
I
like,
know.
but I forget.
She's a little cute. She did her one too. She's all right.
She's her big one. What do
she's
you mean
all right.
1, 2? She did her
She's
1,
all
2, 3.
right.
1, 2, 3 with the chicken on the side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A B C D E F G.
I need to go.
Okay. 7, 8, 9. What's the next song? What do we got next?
Guys, this is the season finale to the show.
This
I love that picture of Betty.
this song.
This song is incredible.
It really is.
This is going to become a club classic later.
It is.
Later.
It is.
I'm
yeah.
excited for it. It'll have its own thing eventually, and I'm excited for it. But this song is about a friend that hurt me. And I basically wanted to say, I can hurt you too. And I'll get more.
We can all hurt each other.
But this is Love Affair. Justin.
Drove home in the moonlight. Well, you got to scream his name. And I may not be the same person that I once was before, but I'll make sure you end up alone on the dance floor. That's a nice looking guy you got there. Be ashamed, but Jacob said I don't care. He's got pine eyes and pretty brown hair, so I think that I'll take him. Call it love, yeah. That's a nice looking guy you got there. Be ashamed, but Jacob said I don't care. He's got a nice smile, no one can compare, so I think that I'll take him. Call it love, affair. Better say your prayers, 'cause he's wrapped around my finger. He ain't going nowhere. Love affair. You better say your prayers. For me once, shame on you. For me twice, shame on you. We're gonna teach some lessons, class in session, show you who to be. You're gonna wanna be me. I may not be the same person that I once was before, but I'll make sure you end up alone on the dance floor. That's a nice looking guy you got there. Be ashamed, but Jacob said I don't care. He's got pine eyes and pretty brown hair, so I think that I'll take him. Call it love affair. That's a nice looking guy you got there. Be ashamed, but Jacob said I don't care. He's got nice muscles, wonder if he'll share, so I think that I'll take him. Call it love affair. Better say your prayers, 'cause he's wrapped around my finger. He ain't going nowhere. Love affair. You better say your prayers. Running out the back door, kissing on his front porch, laying on his bedroom floor. Do you wanna know more? Do you wanna know more?
If I didn't have sciatica issues right now, I'd be shaking my ass.
That's a nice looking guy you got there. Be ashamed, but Jacob said I don't care. He's got fine eyes, I'm pretty proud there, so I think that I'll take him. Call it love affair. What a nice looking guy I've got here. What a shame it was to take him. Told you I don't fucking care. Maybe next time you'll be aware. We'll hate for this to be a reoccurring nightmare. What a nice looking guy you got there. Be ashamed, but Jacob said I don't care. He's got pastimes and pretty brown hair, so I think that I'll take him. Call it love affair. Better say your doors, 'cause he's just around my porch, lying on his bedroom floor. Your love affair. You better say your prayers.
Oh my fucking god, bitch. Like, holy shit. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that shit? That's fucking crazy, but okay, real quick, before you even get started, let me just start.
Because I'm crying.
That is a crazy fucking beat. That's a crazy execution of that production. Like, literally, that was all you. That entire production was you. With free, like, not even like, oh my god, that's crazy boots. Ah! Like, that is literally a club song. That's Brat. That's giving, like, that's music. You are Da Sound Machine. You are that bitch.
Oh my god!
Like,
keep going for another second.
That is that. Like, I cannot believe that is literally completely all you. That's you, bitch.
I know.
That's crazy. And I feel like we got so wrapped up in like the release of it and just getting like you just get caught up in the work. It's work. I don't give a fuck. You can enjoy it like it can be the best thing ever and you can love it with your whole heart and soul, but it is work and you get caught up in it like it is work. Yeah. And it fucking is exhausting and it's hard to and like I know there are people out there who fucking like sit there and just make jokes and shit and they, you know, whatever. They're probably preying on our downfall, but it's like who gives a shit?
I don't give a fuck. Talk about me.
Don't give a shit.
That's
as
why
long
I'm
as you're
doing it.
talking. As long as you're talking. Because holy shit, the amount
Trust
of
me, I know what the
effort-
fuck I'm doing, and no matter what you say.
the amount of effort it takes to get to this place and like that genuinely is such an amazing song and like it's such incredible production. It really, really is.
I haven't been able to hear it like this.
Yeah. Like that's like
I've only heard it a few times out of the context of
Mm-hmm.
it being something I produced, and it's like, oh, that's crazy.
it's
I can't believe I
crazy.
did that.
You did like that all you and I know it was exhausting because it's just like you just listen to that sound over and over and over again and like I remember like when you were putting it out you were like you're always second guessing like did I do everything right and then again you at some point you just have to make the decision and put it out and like I think we've had enough time away from it now to where it doesn't feel like that and we can just listen to it like
It's
a song.
like a real song.
And that bitch that fucking slays like that
It
we
slaps.
need to go to the club and I need to shake my ass to that now. But I got sciatica, so we're just gonna have
We'll
to
give
wait.
it another week.
So what's her story? What's her vibe? What's her gospel?
Oh God.
What's she about?
So I had a friend named Justin, and me, him, and another person that's 5'2" went out to San Diego, met up with some of the 5'2's friends, and I kind of vibed with one of the friends. Turns out he lived in Tucson. Like I said in the song, he lived in Tucson. I went out to visit. Turned out Justin was there. We met at the club. I was like, I don't care. Went to the bathroom, came out, and they were making out. Already upset, mad, over it. I say I'm ready to go. They say they're ready to go. I say, that's fine. I'll be nice. I'll drop you off at your house. Justin says he wants to go. And I was like, oh, okay. I drive them to his house, drop him off, and I drive my ass home. Tucson is 2.5 hours, no, an hour and like 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
It was like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
after drinking.
Yeah.
It started raining. It started pouring.
You're not like that now.
What?
Drink and drive.
I don't do that now. No. That's a no. But say something.
I remember when this happened and he told me about it and like yeah, genuinely like sinister vibes, like vile.
To know, you knew I was going out there for this person, and you didn't even say you were gonna be there. You didn't say anything.
And knowing what I know about this person, it's just like, yeah, it's
He sees it as a competition.
like you. You're someone I would expect it from. That's all.
So I was like, I'll play the game with you. After that, and it was fun.
Yeah. And like, that's what I love about this fucking beat, bitch, is like, it literally sounds like a game. We're in a fucking game because you want to treat that. You play stupid games and you win stupid prizes, bitch. So,
That
like,
he fucking won.
God damn, like, I feel like this song just perfectly summarizes that feeling and just like puts it into the perfect sound, perfect lyrics, perfect everything. Like, it's just that like vengeful feeling you feel when you just got like done dirty. And you're like, oh, okay, bitch. Okay.
Upset and mad.
Yeah. But like a calmness to it where it's like, it's a game and you're in it, but it's like you're calm about it. Like, okay, bitch. That's a nice looking guy. Over there. I'm playing the long game, bitch.
I thought that was your boyfriend.
You're playing checkers, I'm playing chess. I'm Queen's Gambit. And
I got a
you-
bob. I got a bob.
Exactly.
got a motherfucking
Don't fucking
bob.
play with me. Ever.
Mhm.
So,
But that's,
I'm
that's
obsessed
the
with
song.
it.
It was just I at first it did start off as a upset song, but then it slowly turned into this song where it felt like a game.
Well, yeah, because when we were first originally the idea came about, like it was so acoustic and guitar and almost like country a little bit, which is crazy. Like when you first brought me
Different
the idea
lyrics,
of doing
too, halfway.
this, honestly, yeah. and then you brought this to me, like the production of it, and I was like, you're really switching it up like that crazy, and like look at how that worked out. You gotta just do it. You knew.
I switched the production twice.
Mm-hmm.
God, twice. I really started over. Thank God.
It was crazy.
Thank God. That first thing that I produced, I can't. I'll put it out one day, but that shit was trash.
So I'll hack your account.
You don't have to. I'll hack myself.
I have your password.
I love embarrassing
my fingerprint
myself.
is set up on your
It is.
computer.
But no, yeah.
I love it.
This song was very fun.
It was made.
What
still is.
what it turned into.
Mhm.
I
She's
like what
that
it. I
bitch.
like what it turned into.
So what's next for you? Yeah. Class is in session. Answer the question. Who just charged me $17?
Ooh, me.
Ipsy.
Me. There's two songs that I'm really, really working on. And I know what you're going to say. New Year's Eve feelings. And that's one of the ones I'm starting it, and that's one of the ones I'm working on. I haven't really, we know the sound I'm going for with that one. So that one's going to be fun. But I think that one's going to take me a little bit longer.
She's gorgeous, though.
And there's one, I don't know the
personal
title to that
favorite.
one yet, so I won't say with
Is
a
it the
name.
one that I love lately? Is it my recent favorite?
No, that I don't know about that one. I don't know how to do. I'm scared about that. I don't want to touch that.
Calm. Rain.
Rain?
Like I imagine it's a rainy night that the song takes place, and that's always how I've imagined it. Like, and it's like
Yeah, you'll have to help me
calmness,
with that
yeah.
one. I'll let you co-produce that one because that one like
Gorgina. Like I want to hear that executed so bad because it's genuinely
Hi,
like
Eric.
one of the best fucking songs I think you've ever wrote. Like genuinely.
yeah. You helped with me. That's why. Give credit.
We're a
where
good
credit's
team.
due.
We're a good team. We're a good team. But so we got two songs
We
to
have
look forward
two songs
to.
that I'm
Okay.
working on that I don't know which one's gonna come out first. I'm assuming one more faster than the other, but
Okay.
we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see where the
I'm
wind
not
blows.
Sure.
We'll
I'm
see where
not
the
sure
wind
yet.
blows. All right. What else I got? What's your hot take? What's your like? You asked me earlier, like what, like the traffic thing, like how I answer with that. What's your hot?
Oh,
take?
what
What's your
am
thing?
what am I
What
annoyed?
are you annoyed with? Yeah. What's your tea? Yeah.
Latinos for Trump.
Because
Because now you're all getting deported. Haha.
Oh, bitch. So you stupid.
I am very liberal, by the way.
Stupid motherfuckers. Name one
And
song.
gays for Trump.
Stupid motherfuckers. Name one song that you think no one takes seriously enough,
Ooh.
or multiple. Yeah, that's a hard one. I saw that and I was like, oh. It's hard because it's like there's so many, but like, what's the ones that no one's?
I would
taking
just say
seriously?
Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Anything. I think
That's
she
so
she.
true.
I like Taylor Swift. I think she should be a bigger artist, a Taylor artist, a bigger artist.
We declared Selena Gomez should be a bigger artist.
Like obviously she's big, she's huge, she's like
Yeah.
fat, but I think she deserves like way
She
more.
deserves way
she's
more
definitely
credit.
slept on.
Yeah, 100%.
To me, she slept on more than what she deserves.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Selena. I think we're in the same boat with her.
I love Selena
But
Gomez.
besides her,
Mm.
I'm scanning. You say someone. I'll say someone else.
I
but
think Lord. I know she's big in her own right, but
she's about to release something. I know it. I feel it.
stupid fucking bitch. She just like I don't think people outside the community that like her like understand her
Ow.
complexity. And listening to her and discovering her has been a revolutionary for me. And like realizing that the general public just is not into her yet. Like they know Royals.
Everyone knows her.
But you play Supercut, you play Ribs, you play the Louvre, you play Liability, and suddenly the conversation stops. You play Stoned at the Nail Salon. You
That's not
play
what I wanted to say.
Mood Ring. You play Secrets from a Girl Who Knows It All. And suddenly you're the bad guy.
The conversation's
Done.
silent.
Silent. Were you silent or were you silenced?
Both.
So I think she needs more props. I think we need to clock
she-
into her more. Fuck you, Carrie Underwood. Fuck you, Carrie Underwood. Fuck you, Carrie Underwood. Fuck
What about
you,
the
Jewel.
other bitch? There you go. I was gonna
Fuck
say the
you,
other bitch.
Jewel. Fuck you, Jewel.
Ah.
Fuck you, Rascal Flats. Fuck you, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh my God, Billy
fuck you,
Ray Cyrus
Jason
bombed.
Aldean.
I think we seen the end of Billy
The
Ray
end
Cyrus.
of Billy Ray Cyrus, and that's what you
And
fucking
what a
deserve,
and
bitch.
what a way, what a send off.
Stupid fuck at the Trump inauguration.
What
You
a
stupid
send-off.
bitch. So all those people need to be lesser known artists. Yesterday, anybody else that doesn't get taken seriously enough?
No.
That's what comes to mind.
No, don't say nothing. That's enough. No, but I just no, terrible, fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you at the Grammys. Let's see you do a front flip.
Oh, I was lost for a second, but now I'm in it. Yeah. I don't know. I think we should do a little acapella moment right now with the song. Damn, I can't. Damn, I forgot.
I don't know it. Yeah,
Damn, I forgot. Let me see if I have any more questions for you.
I have some for you. Can
Ask
I do a quick question and answer? Whatever comes to your mind, just say it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. January 6th.
Meth heads.
Not the song we wrote.
That was what I felt, but that wasn't what I thought. I thought it
See,
was Azalea
no,
Banks' tweet.
I need you to say the first thing that comes to your mind.
No. But again, the first thing that came to my head was Azalea Banks' tweet. But I was singing the song in my head, so I was like, "You got to pick one," and I think it was Azalea Banks. that came
Christmas
first.
or Black Lives Matter?
Wow. Well, you're putting me in a corner.
Okay, Nicole Kidman. She's at the corner.
That's a crazy option. Name 3 black people.
Rosa Parks, Beyonce, and I want to choose a good one.
Wow, guys, that's crazy
Brenda.
to say.
I don't know her last name, but Brenda from Scary Movie.
She's great.
Her
She's
first
great.
name's
She's
Brenda.
Great. She's
so
great.
I'm pretty sure. I swear it's
In the
Brenda.
movie,
Boom.
I don't know if that's real life.
Her real name, no. I think
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of another person's
I think
name.
the fact that you didn't say Kamala Harris says a lot, actually.
I heard she wasn't.
Wow. We're getting a lot of information about you. Anyway,
I get my source from Fox News.
that's interesting. That's interesting. That's a good thing. to know.
Trump that bitch.
Get these people away from me. Drew.
Fuck.
Anyway,
It's gonna be
okay.
fun 4 years.
All right,
Hold
all
on,
right.
I'm still throwing words at you.
Okay, all right.
Joe Arwin.
Why did I think racist? Annoying ass bitch, motherfucker.
TikTok.
TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Got a fucking like video where she's like TikTok, TikTok.
Timu.
Timu. Super Bowl.
Rent prices.
Ridiculous.
Trump.
Racist. You said
Morgan
first name.
Freeman.
Who he plays God in what's that movie with Jim Carrey where he gives him the
I
powers?
forget, but
That's
yeah,
like
I know which one
for
you-
some reason that's always my first thought with him. I love this. This is my favorite.
Rosa Parks.
She was amazing. I wanted to say she stood up, like but she didn't.
She stood.
She stood. But
Well,
what
she stood for that seat.
she stood for that seat.
She stood to
She
sit down.
worked. She worked. 789. You're trying to entrap me, and it's not going to happen.
Roy Flores.
Incredible. Das Sound Machine.
Ariana Grande.
So effortless and breathless. Like every time she breathes, it's just effortless. When we were in New York, I went to a dispensary to get a pen, and this fucking girl. I forgot. There was this Ariana Grande song playing, and she was like, like man, every time she breathes, it's just like effortless. It's so like, and she was so into it, and I'll never. She made such an impact in such a little amount of time, and So now every time Ariana Grande plays, I'm like, it's just, like when she breathes, it's just like so effortless. So I think of that non-binary queen.
I think that's all I have.
What singer do you like hate? Who do you like absolutely like you're not gonna listen to it ever?
Benson Boone.
Yeah. I knew you were gonna answer that way. For me it's Carrie Underwood. Fuck you, Carrie Underwood. You have no fucking idea the enemy you just created. Like
Oh my god.
I fucking hate her.
Carrie,
No,
just know that
nothing's-
if we're in the same room, this is not gonna end well for you.
Fuck you, bitch. Like nothing's ever gonna happen, but like I will be tweeting you forever that I fucking hate you and I will forever like promote that I hate you. Fuck you, Carrie
That's why
Underwood.
the fucking sound went off, bitch.
So listen,
Acapella.
do
these
not
nuts.
compete where you don't compare.
No, let her stay there.
She said, I don't know why I didn't get the same respect as Beyonce or Lady Gaga. Do not compete where you don't compare.
Girl.
Anyway,
I can't even name a Carrie Underwood song.
I
Bye.
could unfortunately.
Um,
That's all I got, I think. But I think we have one more song. You got one more in you?
no.
Got one more in me. Uh.
I need to look like I'm far away. I want to know I want to ask you a good question. Are you a top or a bottom?
Oh my god, bottom. 100%.
Submissive bottom, or can
yeah.
you be a dominant
I'm
bottom?
a pillow princess. That's probably too vulnerable, but like genuinely, I don't want to do shit ever. Like you gotta get me in the right.
I was gonna say, what's your favorite position?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wow, we're really vulnerable.
Yes, some pillow talk. People.
Wow. Wow.
I'll give you mine.
What's yours? Yeah,
I
give
like
me it.
writing, because then I can
That's
control
interesting.
everything.
Yeah. There's just a lot
That's
of
if
work.
I'm being a bottom. If I'm being a top,
Interesting.
as a top, I like anything.
I
Honestly,
like side. Like laying on my side.
I could see that.
I'm a vibe.
It's a vibe, looking
vibe,
like
jack,
it's a
jack,
hella
jack,
drive
jack,
by.
jack. It's a mood. It's a vibe. And I like when you're mad.
I feel like I know your
Yeah.
answer, but and I'm gonna answer for you before you answer because I think I know your answer. I think you're gonna say both, but do you like that passionate? Do you like getting passionate with your lover, or do you like being just the wholeser?
My publicist told me not to answer personal questions.
Guys, we all know what the answer to that is.
I think it's important to be a well-rounded person.
Period.
So, just
I'm the same way. I just whatever
Yeah.
we're vibing.
it's a vibe. It's a mood. It's a vibe. And you're mad
It's
because I'm
such
in my
a-
bag.
I love it.
So, switching the positions for you. Switching the positions for you.
So, who in the music industry do you have a crush on? Obviously, you have a lover. We're like, but like,
Chapel Roan.
she's cute. I like her.
Incredible.
I'm with Miss Miley Cyrus right now. I feel like she looks so good.
She looks amazing. She looks incredible. She's just too masculine for me, unfortunately.
She is more on the. I feel like
Yeah.
she's a.
She wants to pay the tab, and it's like it's a little.
Isn't that what
much.
you want?
No, not really.
She says
No.
she's a pillow princess, but she wants to pay the tab.
Yeah, I'm the juxtaposition that is me. Well-rounded, like I said, well-rounded. You'll never be able to pin me down. What other super vulnerable questions can I answer before I?
Do you wash
the
your
rip rip?
feet
Yeah,
every time you shower?
I do. I actually do. Because that's fucking disgusting if you don't. I wash my belly button. I wash my feet. I wash behind my ears. Roger.
Roger. Yep.
Oh, it's connected. That's why. Okay. There you go. Yeah. What's tea? What's gospel?
Oh, you wash your feet.
Yeah, I wash my feet every single time. Yeah, I'm a believer in showering and washing my body.
When was the last time you had a UTI?
Probably like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Period.
I've been good.
We love a
I've been
clean
good.
bitch.
No.
Is that what it means?
Not necessarily.
Not
It's
always,
just-
right? It just
Sometimes, like I remember, a doctor told me that I
Oh,
had a
dear.
little. My kidneys seemed to have a little. Annabelle, I can see what you're about to do. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes your kidneys just have a hard time processing the bacteria that goes through it, and that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of the point of drinking lots of water and fluids because you're supposed to flush it out. But like your kidneys process the bacteria, and sometimes it just doesn't process all of it, and like bacteria gets through. But it's common. But I haven't gotten one in like 5 years. There was a period where I was just like constantly, and it was literally hell. It was hell on earth. I was like waking up in a nightmare every single day.
You are not alone.
You're not alone. You really aren't, sisters. But analyze your surroundings if that's going on, because there's a reason for it. Like you need to get that shit fixed.
I don't think I've ever had one, thank God.
It's more likely in women. Yeah.
Hey,
I love this.
I think I have IBS, so
Yeah.
I get you
Yeah.
beat because I throw up for everything.
I don't know. I can't wait till you get a UTI.
I saw a girl on TikTok the other day say that she's the same way. Like she could go to a restaurant and just have one bite, and then she's like, "Nope, that's it."
That's crazy. I just
Like
don't get
we
that.
exist.
You exist. You really do. You really do.
But it's crazy,
We gotta get
and
a
I'm
name.
glad our psychic told me.
Your psychic was spot on in Scary Boots and actually scared me. And I was like, we need to go. Like, this woman knows too much about it. We've given her too much.
I almost asked for the palm reading.
I know.
But it's okay.
It's all right. We'll go to a psychic here. We'll see if we can find a local one that's reliable.
That's cool.
She made me believe that there is psychics with reliability to them. I was like, I understand that she probably just read us our horoscope. I understand that. But like, there were still things in there too specific.
But she didn't even know our.
She knew our birthdays. She asked.
Oh, she did.
Yeah. So I know I'm not stupid, but it's like I was like
She still said something.
that was still too like weird. Yeah. Anyway.
The fact that she knew we wanted to move.
She didn't think about moving. She said, "Where are you going? What beach you going to?" I loved her.
Well, shit. No, that was fun. I forgot what we were talking about.
Well, we have one more song to play.
We're at the end, guys.
We're at the end, guys, and I'm sure you guys are sick of us talking. So, yeah, this next song is mine. It's our last song, and I guess we'll just play it and talk about it after. I love her. She's really that bitch. Girls. Wow. Underage tattoos.
Get up.
Answer the call. Answer the fucking call.
Class is in session. I feel like I'm just floating with this song.
Small town, drama in a big city, and old-fashioned walls. Don't I look pretty? I'm not trembling. That's you. I wasn't here in your headlights, running straight into the road. Someone must have got your brake lines. We collided. Talk about bad timing. Don't act like crazy. Don't tell. Play it. You were there too with our underage tattoos. My dad was so mad, but at least I impressed you.
That was her playing the flute.
This is where I incorporate flutes. You know, I like a good flute. Uh-oh.
I'm $1 movie, couldn't put us back together. It's not funny anymore. I'm crying. You're not surprised. Is that because I'm so predictable?
I'm a little psycho. That was.
This is what you did. You ate. Let me just tell you that much. You ate, girl. Ate.
She's a little psycho. She's a little like neurotic.
She's you did your fucking big one with this
I
one. Let me tell you.
tried. I love orchestras. I love just orchestra instruments, and I really wanted a song that had all of them. And like,
This is definitely, to me, the number one song in America.
I think I like this one so far. I mean, I think I just like everything that's the newest one that I did, obviously. So for me right now, yeah, this is my favorite. But American Dream's always just amazing. I love
That's
them
the
all.
vibe.
I love them all.
It's just a different vibe.
It's just
Everything's
a
a different vibe.
Yeah, this song.
What do you need to say, or do you want my questions first?
Give me questions. I might end up.
Why
saying
was your
what I
dad mad?
Because I was 16 getting tattoos. Are you fucking kidding me?
He didn't know yet.
He didn't know, but I told him. I told him I remember I didn't tell him for a while. I don't even think I was 17 yet by the time I told him. So I was still 16 and I had 3 fucking tattoos, which love me for that. What a wild child. And then he came back from, he always went on this 1-week trip back home and came back happy as fuck. So I was like, I'm going to tell him then because he's happy as fuck and he won't get mad at me. And then I remember I prefaced it like really dramatically. And then I told him and he was like, I thought you were going to tell me you were pregnant. And I was like, see, exactly. Doesn't this seem a lot worse? Like less worse. In this great. So he wasn't that mad at the time, but he was like, please just don't get any more. Please. And he was like so shocked at the size of them and like the placement and everything. And then I was like, absolutely not. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not going to get more. And then I got another one up here when I was 17. Loved that one. Because I was 17 and I was not going to wait. I was like, I want that on my body now. And then he caught me on that one. And I was like, fuck. But yeah, he was really mad. I don't think it probably didn't help that like my parents were getting divorced. So like he wanted everything to stay the same, and here I was being 16 with the tattoos, and it's like, okay, clearly,
you were rebelling a little.
Clearly, things are not going like according to plan. So I think things were slipping for him a little bit. He was losing it.
Hey.
But you know,
in the song you say, you were there too with our underage tattoos. What was one of his tattoos, or what was that tattoo that he had?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
No, I do.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just a very private person.
Who's gonna know?
I'm not a.
What was the
me.
tattoo?
We were just at a.
Where was that tattoo placed?
On the leg.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
Where? Like a cankle?
No, a thigh one.
Oh.
Kind of more.
I like a good thigh one.
Like
the it's when a guy gets a cankle and I'm like,
that's disgusting. That's horrible. Literally. Well, I just remember seeing mine on Pinterest and I was like, get those, bitch. And then I remember I got the first one.
That was going to be my next question. What was your first tattoo?
It was the ones on top in the legs, and I knew it was going to be like a joint tattoo, Miss Joint. And I got them 2 separate times, but I started with the girl because I was like, no, I'm getting a girl. Like I don't want a man on my body by himself. Like ew, fuck no, like disgusting. I think I knew even then, like hell no. So I started with the girl. Fuck it, it's my life, it's my stories. And then I remember the person I was with was like, oh, I might get the other one. And I was like, the fuck you will, bitch. Like,
not before me.
But it was like, anyway, what's your next question?
That's it? That's what you're going to do?
I was on my question. Okay, yeah, no, I was like, okay, obviously it's like in a romantic sense, but like, I was literally looking at the tattoos one day and I was like getting so existential about it because I was like, man, everybody just tells you like, like all this shit happens at that age, at this crazy age, and you're just this sponge that absorbs all of it, and it's the first time you're feeling any of this shit in your life. And then people are like, oh my god, you're gonna be like, guys, 10 years is gonna go by, you're not even gonna remember this. You're not even gonna remember. It's not even a big deal.
I wrote a whole fucking song.
You guys, you're gonna be adults one day, and none of this is even gonna matter. And I'm sure the longer life goes on, the longer time passes.
It doesn't matter, but the things that happened matter.
There was a domino effect.
The cause and effect of things that happen.
Yeah.
That matters.
Exactly. So,
being in high school, okay.
No, it's like,
obviously do your job and do your work and get good grades, but
it's deeper than that. Even just like life experiences.
Becky,
it's just like,
you don't be angry at Becky. Who cares about Becky? Like,
yeah.
you know, pick and choose your battles.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just like, I don't know. I was just sitting there looking at him one day and I was like, everyone just makes you think that you're just going to get to this place where you don't think about this stuff. And it's like, again, it's not that it matters anymore, but the idea that you're just not going to think about it or that it didn't affect you, like, that's just ridiculous. And I was looking at my tattoos and I was like, I literally have permanent fucking marks on my body. Like, not that I regret them or that I don't like them, but like, that's a, clearly these things don't go away. Like, I don't know why we just assume it's mentally going to go away. I have literally permanent scars on my body from these experiences. A permanent
You've
reminder
been
of it.
chopping it up.
You've been chopping it up. Congratulations on your little bump.
We're not going to talk about them right now. No. We're the
I had
hot
to say that
topic.
at least
We're the
once.
hot
We're the hot
topic.
topic. But so that just kind of inspired me in this deeper way of like not even the person. It was more just like the idea of that where I'm like, I need to write a song that encapsulate. I can't say that fucking word. Fuck you. Summarizes that feeling of like, this shit is not. I'm not fucking crazy for still thinking about this. I'm not crazy for still pondering like the effects of it and how it like the domino effect that my life had because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people just like, if you talk about it, and I feel like it's something that everyone thinks about, but no one wants to talk about because it's like, you should be over it. It's been like this long. You should be over it. And it's like, I'm not fucking over anything. I'm not over shit that happened when I was 3 years old. I'm not shit over shit that happened 10,
Not gonna
16.
forgive.
Exactly. And I'm like, when I'm going to sit with myself and like wonder about why I am the way I am and try and come to conclusions about myself, there's going to be a natural path that I take towards those the memories as reference. So it's not this thing of like, you're not over it or anything. It's just like, this is my life.
I'm telling you,
And that is what happened.
I'm giving you a speck of dust. In
that
my
was
life
a part of it. Yeah, that was part of what
that made me who I am.
Exactly. So I wanted to, and so I just liked the idea of like calling it underage tattoos and being like, don't fucking act
Which
like
I
I'm
love
crazy.
the name.
Thank you. But yeah, we were both getting tattoos underage, and so I was just like, don't act like I'm crazy.
I was nowhere to be seen.
I was having a moment. I was having a Lana
She
moment.
was in her love affair era.
I was in my Lana era where I was just like free. Well, I was going through a lot. I was a little bit of a wild child, Becky bitch. And I was getting permission at 16 to get tattoos. And then here comes this person who I really want to impress, who's also getting tattoos. And I want to feel like I'm grown up. So I'm doing, not
So
that
why not get a tattoo?
that wasn't the reason I did it. Like, again, I'm so fucking happy that the tattoos I ended up getting are actually,
You like the tattoos,
I
yeah.
love them. I still look at them and I'm like, hey, slay. Like, oh my God, that's so cool. So thank goodness for that. But like, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't an ulterior motive at 16 years old and there's this person I'm trying to impress and like they're getting tattoos. And then, okay, so I got to analyze the verse too a little bit because
go ahead.
it's like to me very personal. I say, that $1 movie couldn't put us back together. It's not funny anymore. I'm crying. You're not surprised. And that
You
to me.
went and rented a movie from the Redbox?
No, we were trying to go to a movie. It was a $1 movie, and it wasn't. There came this point. Like, you ever been in a situation with somebody where like you're really trying. You're trying to grasp onto like what like used to be there a little bit. So you're just trying to do stuff, and it's just not working.
Yeah.
And it feels like everything's not landing, and I feel like we were at that place where we like knew something was ending, and we were trying anything. And I just
To hold
remember.
it.
Yeah, and I remember one point trying to go to a $1 movie and they were closed, and I was like, "Oh wow, like what? Like not that that's like deep or anything.
No, but what a like.
Like,
what is it
fuck, like
called?
nothing can fucking work out.
What another thing to like add to it? Like clearly,
Yeah.
you need to analyze what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. And so
It's
then I
God
was like,
saying hi.
I just remember also in that situation with them, I was like, I was going through so much, and there was no possible way on God's green earth that person was ever going to fully be able to handle all that. And I recognize that fully now. And I'm like, I probably looked insane to this person because I was just crying all the time. And it's like, the way I analyze it from that person's point of view is like, oh, here she goes crying again. It's really not that surprising. And then I started making this analysis with, because back in the day, there only used to be two types of movies, comedy and a tragedy. So I was like, it's not funny anymore. I'm crying and you're not surprised. Like, this isn't a comedy anymore. This is a tragedy. And you're not even surprised by it because I'm so predictable. You can predict this movie like the back of your hand because I'm always doing this. But actually, I think you're just fucking cynical, bitch. I think you don't understand me and you never fucking scratch the surface of me. And everything, and then everything you said made me feel like I was playing grown up, like I was just in some play and this wasn't even real. Like you tried to make me think this wasn't real. So don't act like I'm fucking crazy.
Oh, it was real.
And don't downplay it because I have tattoos on my body that I'm looking at 10
I
years
went
later.
to that person's house once with you, so it's real.
What?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I do.
We're gonna have to talk about that after this.
I do.
I don't remember.
I do.
I remember it all too.
I was gonna say it's the song of her and
100%.
Miss, what's her name? Phoebe.
Which one?
Would I still be cute when I'm crying at 28 or some shit, right?
Well, this. How
It's
long?
like- it's
how
like
long
that.
will it be cute? All
It's
this
like
crying
that.
in my room.
Like,
Yeah,
like I'm
When you can't blame
crying
it on
and
my-
it's not
it's not
surprising anymore.
surprising. And you. I'm just predictable, and I think you're cynical. And it's again, there's just like no part of me holds any like I don't give a fuck. But like it's the analysis of my own life and my own feelings, and I had to process it in a very like that's how I processed it. And then the bridge, yeah, I was like, it was just like the things we did were so turbulent, unfortunate. What did I say? Things we did were so
She don't
permanent,
write her own shit.
permanent, turbulent, unfortunate. Permanent, turbulent, and unfortunate.
Permanent.
Permanent, it was turbulent and it was unfortunate. But the heart of it is that you think we were just being kids and I'm fucking livid. Like any good romantic girl would be. So I guess I'm the enemy in your memory. Be a man and have some fucking integrity. And don't act like I'm good. That's really it. And it's like you don't want anything else. You want the validation I get. And that's me getting my own personal closure from it. Is like I don't need the validation from that person anymore. Like I'm 16. I can be an adult and be like, no, I'm not crazy. Like I
They're
don't need
crazy.
yeah, I don't need you to validate my experience. I know exactly what it was. And if you don't want to admit what it was, that's kind of on you. Be a man. Have some integrity. Nothing else has to be like that's all it has to be. But anyway, that's all I have to say on that. And I'm glad that I got that song done and out of my system. And I have a new song that I'm working
What are
on
you
right
working
now. There's a new song coming out, and I've been working hard.
Which one?
It's called Statue of Liberty.
Oh, period.
I'll tease that for you. So she's coming out very, very soon, and I'm super excited about that one. That one's
I like
definitely
that one.
very vulnerable and very lovey-dovey, and just I'm very excited.
But when
about
we
it.
talk about it, she's not going to say anything.
Yes, I will. I'll say so much about that one. But anything else? Any other thoughts from you?
Poolside was fun. That was such a great intro.
It really was.
That was when I was at the peak,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of it is just downfall from there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
And
no.
there's I couldn't write any. I don't think I wrote a single love song, and I guess it makes sense because I was just anxious the whole fucking time about what the fuck was going on.
You need to get that feeling out.
Because I was like, oh my god, I need to write something. Like there's always like a lovey-dovey song,
Mhm.
and I'm like, no,
Sometimes there isn't.
that
Sometimes-
was it.
Yeah.
That remember me by your poolside.
It's lovey. No, it is lovey-dovey. It's confusion. It's a lot of feelings. It's not just one. It's not just
That shit was
confusion.
crazy,
It's,
but I love that.
Mhm.
That's definitely gonna be part of the album.
Mm-hmm.
And then Love Affair.
Mm-hmm.
What a fun song.
She was incredible.
What a fun fucking song. I don't know if I'll have any other songs that are gonna be like this. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the vibe. But it's probably not even gonna be on the album. I think this one's just gonna
Be a little single.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. No one wants to make a body of work anymore. Nobody wants to make an album. You just want to put out things and just burn themselves out.
But
Oh.
I don't know.
Big things come in 2025. It's going to be a big year.
a
Big
lot
year.
more shit to come. Thank
Mhm,
God. It's
mhm.
getting easier.
So stay tuned, guys. Make sure you clock in. And just, yeah, if you could use our songs on your Instagram stories, stream it on Spotify, stream it on Apple,
Buy
watch
our
the YouTube
songs for
videos,
99
buy them for
cents.
99
It's
cents,
99 cents.
Shazam
I know
it,
you
get our
have
numbers
it.
up, send it to your friends. Like, call your local radio stations, ask them to play
Hey.
it. Come out to First Friday, come out to the Rose Garden. Yeah. And just any support means the absolute world, and we're forever grateful for it. And thank you for streaming for this long. That's crazy. I can't believe that, like, we were just talking about writing songs and releasing them one day, and now we actually have this many out. And, like, The numbers are there.
We're talking about them.
Like this isn't like we're not. We don't act like we're fucking crazy, guys. The numbers are fucking there. Spotify tells us the numbers, and people are listening. People clock in. We've been added to playlists. We're in
We're global.
dozens
the
of
fact that
countries.
I didn't think we would be global not this soon.
Yeah, we're reaching
Why am I
hundreds
in
of hours of
Belgium?
listening hours.
I'm in Belgium.
Rome,
Hi,
everywhere.
Belgium.
Name a country. We're fucking there. I'm not kidding. Like it's crazy.
We're everywhere.
So, yeah. Thank you so
I'm
much. Like,
everywhere.
one day you're not going to be able to order a fucking cup of coffee without seeing my face. So look forward to that. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening.
Can
If
you
you
hear
actually
me?
made it to the end of this fucking episode, because this is crazy boots. But you know,
Thank
we
you
were
so
gone
much
for months.
watching. Oh yeah.
So, you
And
know,
then we'll probably be gone for months again.
a lot
Who
of
knows?
catching up. You know, we're kind of just in,
We're in and
the
out.
moment kind of people. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we got. Big things coming. We're busy. We're busy. We're booked and busy.
Any last words for your song?
Honestly, no. Just go listen to him. I said all I needed to say in the lyrics. I promise. I'm a girl who's gonna write for you to read into it. You gotta listen to it. Like if you think you still understand, like you understand it on the surface, but bitch, listen harder. There's more to hear. There is more to hear.
You're not gonna get it the first time.
Exactly. There's always
You're
another
gonna listen to it
metaphor
the
and
second
another
the third
like
time, and then you're gonna be like,
exactly.
different.
There's more meaning to be found everywhere in those damn songs. We really the devil's in the details.
we like to tell a story. We like to paint a picture,
Yeah.
and we're gonna always do that.
So
And if you just listen, you'll
not
know.
a lot of tea here, but a lot
You'll
of tea,
know.
more tea in the songs. I like to think.
Oh, I'll always give tea. I don't give a fuck. Ask me questions. I'll give you names and
I'm
social
trying to be
security
more of a
numbers.
closed book. I'm an open book, but I'm trying to be closed.
I'm open, but to an extent. Obviously, I'm not
You
going to
asking
give
me
you.
my favorite sexual positions, which I think I'll want to cut after this.
No,
I'm gonna wake up in the morning and regret that. I already know me. I didn't even.
you only gave one.
Still. Telling you, I know me. I know
You
me.
guys, thank you so much for watching,
Thank you
and
for
we'll see you
watching.
next time.
Good night and farewell. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Join us next time
Ew,
for a fresh
ask
new
Shavito.
attitude and a fresh new playlist for the hottest topics, hottest music, and the hottest vibes. And go stream Roy Flores. Go stream Love Affair. Go stream Poolside. Go stream my shit. Go stream Underage
Go
Tattoos.
stream
The Hair.
Yulissa.
The American Dream.
Marie.
Catch a vibe. Make the playlist.
Wait,
Watch the video.
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Touring to some extent, hopefully. That'd be crazy, but like actually, or at the in 5 years, I'd hope I have an agent at that point. I would hope that someone at some point had discovered me and is managing me and like booking me stuff.
I
would
did
be
see
awesome.
that is something that's important to help you
And I think the only way to do that is to grow an online audience and
a little bit, and then have a body of work.
Yeah, you have to have the catalog for people to visit, and you have to have the online personality. And for
We're
so
doing it.
yeah, we're doing it
Slowly
slowly
but
but
steady.
surely, one step at a time, one day at a time, one step at a time. I'm proud of us. Good night, farewell. Join us next time. We love you.